You can fly, but you'll never get closer to the sun. You may rise at the price of everyone else falling down, but I'm not going down with you. So you may rise, but you'll never make me wanna stick around you. Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. It's karma. It's okay to hurt your voice screaming in my face. I know you gotta bark when you don't got bite. Tell me, what's that like? What's that like? Being that insecure, acting up, immature. Had enough, I'm so bored. I'm so bored. It's karma. It's karma. Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, how y'all doing today? Welcome back. Did I put these things on wrong? It's like tangled or something. Hold on. Dropped it. I tried to catch it. I dropped it. It's okay. I'm just trying to figure out why it was tangled, dude. Have I ever told you I have like the worst hand-eye coordination in the world, and I'm clumsy? Dude, I've always been a clumsy human being just as long as I've known. As long as I've known myself, dude. It's just always been a thing. So honestly, do they work? Did I break them? It's about fine, I think. Hopefully. How y'all doing? 10 to 6. I was hoping we'd be hopping on today to check out 10.2.6. Sadly didn't arrive, from what I could tell. Yeah. Blizzard! Hey, Blizz. We've been waiting for a 10.2.6. This would have been a fantastic time to release it. They do have new stuff coming out for Season 4, though. They also got another update for later this week with some kind of, an update. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. But how y'all doing? Big buffs today, by the way. So we're gonna take a look at this. Also nerfs, buffs and nerfs. Doing great. My favorite warrior got big axe. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Wait, which one? Which axe? We're on the grind now. Big boy axe. Wait, what do you mean? Isn't the best weapon for warriors right now? Are you talking about SOD? Isn't that the blood set or blood weapon or whatever it is? The blood sword, whatever it's called. Good day. What's up, Helen? Hope you're having a good one. What's up, Odie? How you doing, fam? Hope you're doing good. Where's the patch? I know, dude. I know. But yo, actually, before we even go into like any of the new stuff, I'm gonna go do my Hearthstone thing real quick. I don't know if you guys have been spamming them. I need one more item to collect to complete my collection. I might just do it here. Isn't it Stormwind this time around? I'm pretty sure it's Stormwind right now that's got the portal. I just need to do that very, very quickly. The Lego axe. Oh, hey. Now let's go. Okay, I see what you mean. The big boy axe. Nice. Have you done the quest or like have you just gotten it recently? Because the quest line takes a while. I don't know if you've done it before or not. Is it? It's Stormwind, right? It's got to be Stormwind. It is? Okay. I'm going to go do that real quickly because I've been trying to get all the collectibles. I've gotten just about all of them so far. Got the mount yesterday too with credit. I'm missing like a card and I would like to get more of those bags or at least like one on my rogue because I've gotten them on my ults. Like my druid's gotten one. I think my warrior might have gotten one. I would like ideally to get one on the rogue, the main, if possible, but you know, answered all the people but you. Hold on, what? Brago, Dalaran answered all these people but you. What do you mean? Gotta enjoy my dance way through. What's up, Braga? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing good, my man. I was sitting here like early stream, but no wait timing. Yeah, what is it? Daylight savings is a thing. Stream normally would start like an hour from now, but I decided to start it. I decided not to change up like my schedule. You know, I decided I'm just gonna start it how I normally do. It is gonna be weird for you boys too. I like the rogue stealthy. I saw you, man. I saw you. What do you mean? Dude, nobody's out here now. What the hell? Did I just get like the worst like phase or something? Give it a second, dude. Give it a second. Someone's gonna open up LFG and it's gonna be like an army of people is gonna spawn in immediately. I actually like it when there's not as many people. So far, I feel like this place has been crowded by bodies, especially in EU. I did this yesterday on EU just because like it was taking a while for them to put this thing on, pop this thing online for NA. But EU were already in full swing. And dude, Argent Dawn, it was impossible to do the Stormwind thing. As soon as the first boss spawns in, everybody presses an ability, the game starts lagging, right? The bosses start spawning in, and then they die and no one can get a tag. Nobody can get a tag. It's actually just unplayable. It is ridiculous. Have you got the reset? I was going to patch bot. Listed LFG. Yeah, we haven't got the patch, man. No, 10.6 is not here. We did not get 10.6, boys. Otherwise, it would have been like the hype. But we've been waiting for 10.6 for a bit, man. And I'm not even sure when is Blizzard going to like put it up. Because like it's already late. Like 19th of March would be way too late by that point. Because it's like March is over. You got April. And based on like the, what is it, the War Within, or I guess the roadmap for 2024, they have the alpha for War Within, not the middle of spring. Middle of spring, like, so it's like earlier than middle. So I imagine it would be somewhere between March and April. But like nothing's been on PTR. We haven't seen any of the new stuff on PTR at all. So we have no idea when it's going to be coming out. And they got more Season of Discovery class changes than we have ones on live. Actually, this time around on live, we actually got some changes. But like the buffing, steady shot, buffing, or is it nerfing? Live in Flame. Someone's a Live in Flame. Last 20 seconds. 10 seconds with a 30-second cooldown. Is that better? That's not like necessarily worse. It's probably better for like ads and bosses. Yeah, it's probably better there. Yeah. Listen LFG? Nope, not doing it. I'm not listening to listen LFG. You know why? Because you have like 200 people signed up, 300, 400, and once it hits that 600 to 700 signups, that's where the game just freezes and lags. I'm not gonna do it. Nope. I'm not listening for a sign up. We don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. I'll take like a lagless Stormwind 80-day man. I will take that 80-day. Is that just gonna die? Oh, he's so dead. Oh, he's done. He's just so done. This guy turned around on the hunter, I think. Did the hunter die? No, hunter backed off. It's just this guy's gonna die. Unless someone turns around. Mithrandir. I like the name Mithrandir. That's a, isn't that Lord of the Rings? Oh, this guy's so dead. Galshan. He's killed the guard. Hold on, maybe Deathstrike? Fat Deathstrike? He's got the army. Mithrandir got no immunity. Hold on a second. Wait a second. He living. He killed him. Oh, he's dying though. Shadow Priest got him. Sniped. Absolutely sniped, dude. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over, dude. They're not gonna, I don't even know if they'll be able to make it back here quick enough. Cause you spawn like, do you get flying when you're dead? Cause I think they spawn way out here. And I think they just gotta run. I don't think they can even fly to their corpse. I think they're just missing this. Especially, yeah, this guy's gonna die too. Yeah, they're just not even gonna let him have any. The Evoker gonna die too, unless he helps him. Hold on. The warrior here now, they even get him passed by a hunter. Oh, they're so dead. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to get a tag. Look at them. Oh, that's so bad. There's like enough of us where we can still kill the bosses. Those guys are not even gonna get a tag, are they? Well, maybe the Evoker can come in. As long as he tags Dr. Broom, maybe. But like, I don't think he's making it out of here alive. No mercy for the Horde. Dude, no mercy. Even on the Horde side, right, in the Durotar area, Hordes are more than welcome to come by and like, you know, get their tags or whatever. Or Alliance are more than welcome to. But in Stormwind, they're ruthless, man. They don't care. Look at this dragon. Someone's gonna turn on him, dude. I'm watching the solo bar. He's taking some damage. Hunter's on him. Hunter's shooting him. Where are you? Shooting him from the side here or something. Or from the front. I don't even know. He does get the tag. He's dead. He got the tag, but he's so dead. And the warrior's out here trying to get a tag. Live! Like, it's just not worth, man. Tell me I got something. Tell me I didn't. Tell me I actually got something. Are you kidding me? I got nothing. I got no loot. That is the worst, dude. That is the worst. Port. Blizzard, can you fix these bosses so they actually give loot? Thanks. Appreciate it. Like, that would be nice. That'd be nice. Imagine making an event where bosses actually drop loot. That'd be awesome. Like, I don't know what happened with this whole event. They definitely did not, like, they definitely didn't. I mean, I guess, yeah, they didn't test it, but like, it definitely feels like it wasn't tested at all. You know what I mean? Bird turned into duels. Yeah, exactly. Look at this. Look, we have 300 people signed up. And look how laggy the game is with those many signups. The guy got a delist. The guy got a delist before the game freezes. Like, the game is gonna freeze. It's too many people signing up all at once. Look. It's a slideshow. It's so bad. Like, it's actually like normal frames, but it's laggy because there's the number of people. I'm gonna tell him delist, dude. Delist. It's laggy. It's laggy. Delist it. We don't need that many bodies. We'll be fine. Look, it's 600. It's almost 700. When it hits 700, like, it's just hard freezes for 10 seconds. It's been happening the entire time. Like, it's so bad. Look, I probably think that's the lead too, right? Yeah, that's the lead. He's just offline. He literally got so much freezes. He's literally knocked offline, and the group is now active. Like, it's bad. Delist. Delist, my guy. It's laggy. Please. Please. Balorn. He probably pop back in the game. He's probably offline as we speak. Probably popped in, but he's offline. Yeah, he's kind of like, he got a buff from something, but I don't think he's even got a tag on the thing. Yeah, how many do we got now? Yeah, 624. Like, what? Please tell me I got something. Please tell me I got loot. Nothing? No. Nothing. I just got a slideshow. Fantastic. Like, can I get a one loot? Please? Like, this is why this probably is an example why you probably should be doing PTR testing. Because at the very least, like, well, we should probably make it so the guy actually gives you some kind of loot. Instead of nothing. I just need one card. I literally need one card to finish my collection. That's all I need is one card. One card and I'm done. I just want to finish out the collection just because I had everything done. Look. Hearthstone beginner, card collector. I need the Scarlet Crusader card. That's it. That's all I need. And I'm done. And like, I never have to do this again. I can just AFK and never, ever do it again. Hope I get a sign up. What's up, Mike? How you doing, my man? 300 people signing up. It's actually insane. I would never thought their applicant number signing up. Yeah, like I have never seen it like when doing a normal, like a raid or a dungeon. At most, I've seen it go up to like 50 people, maybe 100. Maybe 100, but with just the raw number of people signing up for this event, it can hit 600 easily in like a snap. I told you yesterday, like I was in a group where the guy had like 600 signups, and then in the second pass by, and it went from like low 600, like 603 or something, to like 690 something, and then it just everything froze for 10 seconds for everybody in the group. It's just too many. The game does not know what to do with it. It just it's not built for those kind of numbers of signups. It just cannot do it. It literally just can't. I'm pretty sure that's all, like all these groups are done. Maybe I get in. How do you feel about the dungeon changes overall? I like them. I actually do want to talk about them, but generally I like the idea. And I can explain to you guys exactly what that means and all, but I like them. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get any more groups, man. At least for this one. I think the next one is an Augermar Durachar, so maybe we can do a dungeon in between and then go over the dungeon changes too. All the groups finished? Yeah, for now. It's gonna be, I'm pretty sure it's Augermar next. But, yo, you guys want to take a look at the new stuff coming out? The dungeon changes? I like them. I like them a lot. I actually like them a ton. I think these are good changes. Let me go over them real quickly. I actually have a video out. I don't know if Karen wants to maybe link it somewhere, but basically, I mean, Wowhead, I think, has a pretty decent TLDR. So they're going to be changing dungeons and how they work in Season 4 and beyond for the War Within. It's just like a raw overall change. It's going to do a couple of things. One, it's doing kind of like a number squish for Mythic Plus content. It's just a number squish there. There we go. There's the video if you want to watch the entire thing. But it's a number squish for Mythic Plus. It's instead of going like plus 20s, they're just squishing it to a 10. Same rewards, same level of difficulty. It's just the number is a little different. And they're also bringing up the heroics and mythic dungeons into like closer to the mythic difficulty curve. While also like making them a little bit like, great video, I'm glad you enjoyed it. They're making them a little bit harder, but also increasing the rewards while keeping a lot of the conveniences of like heroic and mythic content. So I think this like picture right here is probably the best way to like explain exactly what they're trying to do. Like this is perfect. So what they're trying to do is, so right now this is how dungeons are set up, right? You have the normal, you have heroic, like nobody queues for them. To be honest, when is the last time you queued for a heroic? Unless you played the game like super giga casually, you'll probably never do normals or heroics. Normal for questing, maybe. Usually time walking, but maybe normals for questing, leveling. Then you don't really do heroics. You just do open world stuff, and you can skip heroic completely. Not even doing mythic zeros. I mean, unless you just want to. These are good for like weekly stuff. It's just like everything up here, like getting into a +2. Technically, time walking, I guess so, yeah. But like, yeah, you would just probably do time walking instead of a heroic. 1, probably better gear. 2, weekly quest with a time walking. There's multiple and easier. You don't need gear. You know, heroics are just, there's no real reason to like do them. The difference between a normal and heroic is not that high, and the gear upgrade isn't that high. You don't even do mythic zeros, like you just jump it to a +2 if you can. Like if you have a high enough item level, you just jump it a +2, +3. You just get a key and you push it up, and then you just spam out in this bracket up until you get to like the 10s, and then you kind of go from higher. You just skip all these for the most part. You don't even do mythic zeros unless you get the weekly dungeon event, and you kind of just like try to get into like +2, +3, +4, and just kind of roll from there. That's what most people do when they do dungeon gearing. What they're gonna do, normal is gonna stay exactly where it's at. Heroic difficulty and the rewards are being brought up to where M0 was. And in terms of heroic, you could still queue for them randomly, random queue. Difficulty will be a little higher, but the rewards are going to be better. Basically to what M0s are right now. But you still gotta retain the heroic mechanics of the difficulty. So like, they're not that difficult mechanically, right? Maybe in Mythic is when they throw in a wrench in your cogwheel in the machine. But like, usually nothing crazy, right? So they're just gonna make heroics a little bit more, like, feel a bit better. At least I'm gonna feel like they're gonna feel a bit better, because like they're a bit more difficult, but like the rewards are better. You can still just queue for them. But now it's gonna be a bit of a jump. The difference between normal and heroic is gonna be a little bit more meaningful. Difficulty and the rewards, instead of like this, which is not enough. It's just, you know, normal and Mythic 0, you can tell there's a difference, right? Easily. So that's basically where heroics are gonna land. Mythic 0s are gonna go where M10s are, right? So what does it mean? So Mythic difficulty is going to be equal to plus 10 dungeons in this current season, in season 3, but like for season 4. So that's going to be a Mythic 0 is basically a plus 10 difficulty, minus the Mythic Plus affixes, minus the Mythic Plus timers. So it's kind of like, think of Dawn of the Infinite Mega Dungeon when that first released, and how it was in Mythic only. For a lot of people, it was kind of a challenging instance. We would still run it once a week, but it was kind of challenging at the time, right? But like, you could change your talents. So like, if you want to get more single target damage, you change it so you can nuke the boss. And then once the boss is dead, you can change it to AoE talents and do mobs. And then back to the boss, change up your talent build. So it's like, it brings up the difficulty of a Mythic 0 and the rewards. The rewards stay the same, of like as if you did a 10. But instead, you actually get more gear, right? Because when you do a Mythic 10 right now, you get 2 items at the end of the chest for any of the 5 people, 2 items. When this is a Mythic 0, each boss is going to drop an item. Now, the item could be for one of the people in the group, right? One person is going to get an item per boss. But it doesn't mean 4 items, or I guess however many bosses there are. Like if a dungeon has 5 bosses, 5 items. If a dungeon has 3 bosses, 3 items. But still, it's like more items for the overall run. Because items equal to the amount of bosses you're killing, which is good. And I think there's a chance that maybe 2 items can drop instead of just 1. So even more items. But like the difficulty is going to be higher, but like it makes it so that the progression between like normal, heroic, noticeably different. Heroic, Mythic, notably different. The progression is 1 step higher. Quite a bit of a step. Just minus the whole Mythic Plus thing. Anything above that at M0 is basically where you get your plus 2, which is going to be basically plus 11. Plus 3, plus 4, plus 5. So they're basically taking this whole, like, the Mythic Plus structure. They're shifting Heroic and Mythic 0 to the right a little. Mythic Plus is still going to have that progression. It just starts at a plus 10, basically. Your plus 10 is your basically plus 0. So the whole plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5 is kind of erased and scrunched to be like Heroic and Mythic 0. Minus the timers and stuff. Double Log Survival. Dottie lives rent-free. It was so good, wasn't it? Like having a lower key level. I don't like when the key numbers get to plus 30, there's no need for it. Yeah, like it's, I mean, it doesn't, like the plus 30 isn't the issue. The fact that keys can do plus 30, I don't think makes a difference. Honestly. Because at the end of the day, just players pushing their score. It doesn't matter if it's plus 30, plus 60, plus 85, plus 185 for me. Like it wouldn't make a difference to me at all. Like, it's just basically brings up Heroic and Mythic, so the difficulty is like more meaningful, but also the words are more meaningful. This allows players to play the game more casually and get better gear. Play the game casually, get better gear than what they could before. Play casually, get M0 style gear. That's a given. And when you do get a group for a Mythic 0, they're going to be a lot more meaningful, because like if you could do a Mythic 0 on Season 3, or you could just do a 10 and get better gear. And they're basically just moving that up. You could do Mythic 0, you're going to get some actual good gear out of it now. And then everything is higher. So it removes that plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, plus 7, plus 8 minutia. That really, I mean, really quickly people do, there's no plus 3, plus 3, plus 4, where people really start focusing on keys the plus 10 and above, right? 11s, 12s, and then 16s, 17s, 20s, and higher than that if you want to push. It just like removes this little minutia of just like this prep work for the real keys, and just like expands it to like, here's Heroic, that's going to be step 1 of the prep work. here's Mythic, step 2 of the prep work, and then you got the keys. And then with the stuff they're doing, right, like Heroic, keeping it queuable, but also better rewards but harder challenges, perfectly fine. Mythic, still gotta find a group, can't queue for it, but you don't have the Mythic Plus timer, affixes, none of that. This is gonna be giving you like this mega dungeon experience of like progressing through it, actual difficult content, but like you basically run it like a classic dungeon. In a way, you basically run it like a classic dungeon, which I think is perfectly cool. Tomorrow 10 to 6, I don't know, we have no clue. Amir, I have no idea. Blizzard hasn't put it on PTR, they haven't said anything about it, they've been super secretive and super quiet about it, and it's like pissing people off at this point. Like, all people want is like, when is this thing coming out? Give us some kind of expectation. What the hell do we expect? They decided, okay, we're gonna be super secretive with this patch, right? 10 to 6, super secretive, and everybody thought, okay, that's kind of quirky, but hopefully they'll give us like some kind of information, at least like a date when it's gonna be coming out. So players were patient. Then we continue being patient. Weeks go by, we're still patient. More weeks go by, we're still patient. And all they keep doing is posting the little pirate flag emojis on Twitter. And it's like, that still tells us nothing of this patch. Like, do you guys even have anything to work on? And it's getting to the point where it's like, we have no idea. They did this whole like, oh, we're gonna have a really big downtime this Tuesday. And they didn't say anything about it. They even made a post like, yeah, we don't really know if we'll do this whole like silent, no PTR thing in the future, but like we'll think about it. Like that just sounded like, hey, we're not even sure if like this was a good move, but like I don't know, man. I have no idea what's happening. It's just impossible to tell. They were doing some bangers where they were showing us like, hey, here's new stuff, but also here's some stuff coming out. Got people excited. Good vibes all around. They put some dope ass things on PTR. Got people more excited. Dope stuff comes out to live. They put up more stuff on PTR. Gets people even more excited. It was like a really good thing that kept going and then they just stopped. I don't understand why. I have no idea why. They were just doing such a good job with it and people were happy and they decided we're just not gonna do that. So as far as everybody's concerned, like they might as well, like, I wouldn't even be surprised. And a lot of people at this point, I feel like have just like stopped trying to expect anything. If they just decided we're not doing a 10 to 6, a lot of people would be like, yeah, we kind of expect it at this point. Because it doesn't feel like they're doing anything. I have no idea. I have no clue. But definitely it's like they deflated their own like good vibes. I don't know why they did that. It was definitely a bad move. Like people told them like, you know, it was kind of nice, like no one would what to expect, but like at least tell us like when it's coming out. But they're just like so mum about it. We have no idea. I have no clue. Won't be a PTR. They said that season 4 will be on PTR, and like that's another thing too. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. It's another Wowhead thing with the them talking about stuff ahead this week. Like season 4 got to be coming out to PTR, I imagine soon, because like there's another article here, right? Stuff coming out this week, so they're going to be releasing today, talking about the dungeon changes ahead. Thursday, they're doing a development update. I don't know what that means, but development usually means either PTR for like next season or within stuff. And like this is probably, I mean, it could be either or. Like it's anyone's guess. To me, like what would they be developing, right? It's on a Thursday, and that's usually when they do a lot of the PTR stuff or like alpha stuff. So I'm kind of leaning towards PTR for season 4, but like I have no idea. I have no clue what that's supposed to be. They don't have like anything like War Within development update or season 4 just development update. I have no idea what that's going to be about. I'm hoping it'll be a good article, but who knows. And then for March they got like hero talents. So like if they're going to be doing more hero talents, I doubt they would have like, hey, Alpha is out. Also, here's a preview of Hero Challenge, just because if Alpha were to come out here, or any Alpha update, or related to Alpha, like, why would we need to see this? So this is why it makes you think it's probably season 4 stuff, but like, it's anyone's guess. But like, if it's coming out on Thursday, that'll be usually what they will do. Like, hey, here's a blue post of things coming out in the future. Also, now PTR is online. But they said they can't put up season 4 PTR until season 10, until 10 to 6 gets out. So it's confusing, right? It makes you think that it will be, like, time-wise, a pretty good time to show us season 4 stuff, right? Like they did this whole dungeon thing, development update, and they're going to be talking about War Within later. it makes sense for this to be season 4 stuff because they'll be talking about more within later next day. Who knows? But like, yeah, I have no idea. I have no clue. I have no clue. I wish I had an answer for you boys. None of these two really, like, with them not putting any 10-6 on PTR at all, we're just like in the dark, right? And it's just like, it's getting frustrating. And they just like, they created their own frustrations for themselves. And I don't know why. They had a good thing going and they decided, nah, we're just not gonna do it. It's like, what we've been doing makes you happy. Cool, we're not gonna do that. Why? Like, this isn't Season of Discovery, right? And there, at least even for Season of Discovery, they didn't release a lot of stuff. But like, they set expectations of like, hey, we're gonna be doing this like rune thing. You gotta find the runes in the open world, or in dungeons, or from certain rares, or there's quest lines, and there's gonna be hidden, but like, you know, but it's gonna play like classic. Just these runes. How do these runes work? Well, there's gonna be abilities that we've had from future expansions that you can bring into classic, but also some brand new stuff as well. And they kind of showed them off, you know, and there was some data mining and stuff, but for the most part, they showed it off and they set an expectation for it. What's going to be in phase 1, what's going to be phase 2. And like there, it made sense because like if you were to reveal it, hope one was to discover. But like if let's say they revealed all the data mining of like where you get certain runes, then you don't really have the discovery process, you know? Plus the collaborative effort, it's not like it's crazy huge puzzles or anything, you know what I mean? 10-6 come out tomorrow, launch worldwide at the same time. You think so? That would be something, man. That'd be something. I don't know, man. I don't. Maybe that's why there's a gap in between like March 11th, March 12th, nothing March 13th. That'd be something if it came out at the same time. That'd be weird though. What time would it come out? It would have to come out like mid-afternoon EU, like maybe early morning NA or something, right? Because time zones and all that. It's gonna be archaeology, and I'll have to dig for ruins. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised there wasn't like a mini quest line where you dig for archaeology rune, but who knows, right? But now Dragonflight Discovery. Yeah, wow, this is a Discovery thing. It's cool and classic. Keep it in classic. Don't do this at retail. Because again, like they were doing such a good job. Like there was always like, wow, there's always cool stuff around the corner, and it was exciting. And then they stopped doing it, and it's like, okay, I guess there's nothing around the corner. And they're like, no, there's something. Okay, what is it? Pirate emoji. Okay, so I'm gonna assume nothing. It's just like at this point, there comes a point where players are like, hey, like what's coming out next? And then just like hit you with a pirate emoji, and it's like, that's confusing. I'm gonna assume there's nothing then, because if you're not like, it's just. Because it felt, I don't know, somebody said something about like, it felt like they took it seriously, but this whole pirate emoji spam on Twitter they've been doing like, doesn't feel as serious. And it's like, and maybe it's just more frustrations talking, but it's like, I could see how people would get to that point. You know what I mean? A patch without test PTR is crazy. I mean, if they internally tested, like SOD came out and they internally tested all of that, it works pretty well. If they put in like a lot of manpower into testing it on PTR, like could we expect for them to create some kind of content that we didn't get to experience that works day one? They've done it before to some degree, but in smaller bits. Like the story stuff with Gilneas, they did that testing internally, and all of it worked fine. Cinematics worked fine. Quest works fine. Story works fine. It was awesome. And they've done that a lot with story stuff. Bosses too, like Farak didn't really get a lot of testing for Mythic in particular, right? Neither did Razageth. Neither did Sarkarath. They didn't have to tune those fights too heavily in order to get people their kills. They worked. Like they've done that for a couple of times now, and like they do work. There are some things they do make adjustments for later, like for timers, like when the Hall of Fame guilds are trying to kill it and they want to be on the fight for too long. They're like, okay, we're going to change this thing a little bit. But like for the most part, they're not having to like rewrite the entire boss. Like it works, you know. So like they have been able to do it just like in smaller bits, like smaller parts. So you'll have a new patch of like 10-5, and then the Gilneas story will be hidden, but then they do it internally. But everything else got to test, you know? So like in smaller bits they've been able to do that, but never like an entire patch. Yeah, so it's been kind of weird. Like, could they do it? Probably, but like, I would imagine today would have been the best time to release it because March is basically over. You're gonna have April. Based on the, let me see if I can find the roadmap now. I don't want to make it sound like, I feel like we're going over this for a little too long. I feel like I'm at this point just bitching, but unless like the map needs to be adjusted, but like it just makes you think like you're a little late in March already. Because if you look at the roadmap, War Within is like over here. Spring, middle of spring is here, end of spring is here, winter, I guess somewhere in between winter and spring, like here. Middle of spring is about here. This thing is so much closer to like the winter side of things. This makes you think March, April, right? This makes you think March, April. When is this coming out? Because this got plenty of time, March, April somewhere. What about you? It feels like delayed. It feels like lagging behind a little, you know? What else is there dungeon-wise? Oh yeah. So they also have some item levels for dungeon stuff, which are actually kind of nuts, dude. Normal dungeons are going to give you a 460 item level in the next season. Heroic dungeon will give you a 476, and then Vault 489. So like, Heroic dungeons actually give you decent like Vault gear. It's not amazing compared to like the rest of it, but like it's a start. It's a start. 489 and 476. You're basically doing like better gear or endgame gear of like the current raid from Heroics. Mythic Zeros will give you 493, and then from the Vault you can get 506s, which are only not even 20 item levels behind endgame gear. It's actually really solid. So like from Mythic Zeros, you'll be able to get like basically normal equivalent raid gear. And from Great Wall too. Like that's pretty solid. And then you get it from higher end tier keys. And like 10s will give you 509s and then 522s. Like we're going up in item levels, man. Also they talk about like Flightstones and crests, how all that will be adjusted. Just so players don't lose out on Flightstones or whatever. They're gonna award like a decent amount from Heroics, Mythic Zeros, and all the different mythic pluses. Crest as well is going to be, Worm crests are going to start at like +2s because they're basically +11s. And then they give you aspect at like +16 because they're basically +16s. +6 is basically +16s. Or the new +16s. If that makes any sense. But like, a lot of gear, a lot of upgrades overall. I don't hate it. Also, they are not making you do all 3 affixes unless you're doing basically the new version of +20. When you're doing the +10, which is the new version of +20, that's when you're going to get all 3 affixes. Up until then, you're only dealing with 2. Where I think like these usually come up at like +17 and 18 and higher. So like getting gear, most players are just going to have to like, you know, not deal with a lot of affixes. I think it's going to make it a little bit easier. It's going to be like stepping stones, the bit by bit. It's kind of nice. Siege of Orgrimmar dungeon loot. I don't know, man. Siege of Orgrimmar doesn't look like it's coming. I was hoping maybe they would have like Siege of Orgrimmar randomly drop. It doesn't look like it's happening, but that would be nice though. Yeah, those are mop numbers. Wait, those are actually mop numbers. 500 item level, 528 level 5, 440 flexible, 553 normal, 566. I imagine we're going to be in the 600s in War Within, and go from 600 to 700 and maybe even 800, close to 1,000. That'll be some Legion numbers, man. Those would be actual like Legion numbers. Alrighty, boys. I want to do a dungeon while we wait. I do have like what the I want to do DK. I want to go stretch my legendary out a little. We got the what is it? The new Hearthstone thing event coming up in 20-ish minutes or so. I think that's enough time for me to get like a key done. I also want to see what I got keys-wise from this week, too. I don't know what I'm seeing wrong keys-wise. I don't have a lot of score. Like, I have my Lego, but I don't have a lot of score. So I'm just going to do, like, a 12, I guess, or something. I don't know, man. I do want to do, like, actual decent keys, but, like, getting invited to some of these, like, it's difficult. It's been difficult. I've been liking DK. I've been practicing this thing a bit. Quite a bit, in fact. Gotta show off the weapon. Exactly. It's so fun to play with. There we go. Black or cold, easy. Give us a healer and we'll be good to go. I also want to see what I get from my what is it, Great Vault as well, because I do have some stuff waiting. I was initially going to open up my boxes on my alts this week off the bat, but here we are. We got an Evoker. I haven't seen Evoker healers in like so long. This is actually so fun. All right, anything good? Hello. Yes, I'll take it. For 8 item level. If I can get an 18 as well this week, that'd be wonderful, but no, I'll take it. Oh, dang it. Let's go and, what is it? Not Mog it. I was about to say Mog it. Let's go and, catalyze it real quick. Let's go and catalyze it, man. It's tedious and classic. I'm 5 and 40s in. Wait, I'm 5 level 40s. I have 5 40s, level 40s, and regret everything. Wait, it's tedious and classic, man. Leveling characters. At least you get like a what is it, an XP buff, right? You know what? You need another XP buff for Wrath Classic in Prep for Kata. Kind of looking for season 4 changes. Yeah, I'm excited for it too. Especially as someone who just want to once in a while play in a little bit of vaults. I think Mythic Zeros are going to feel a lot better. In particular, if you are playing the game more casually and you're like, you know what, I just gotta want to try stuff. Yeah, I think Mythic Zeros are going to feel really, really good. Like the new version of Mythic Zeros. It'll have like a proper progression system and like a fair bit of challenge, and like you could get some decent gear out of it. Yeah, I am actually very, very excited for it. Very excited for it. The runes are rough. I guess depends on the class, right? I've only done the Druid runes and those were pretty doable. I haven't got like all the healer ones, but like, I don't know, dude. There's like Druid builds where the people are saying like just stay Boomkin and just pick up like Wild Growth and just like stop spamming Starfire or dots if you're like behind a mana, and just like Wild Growth things and basically be like like an AUG, you know, not in the same way like an AUG like buffing players, but like you're just like off healing here and there. That's all you're doing. Where's this at? Hero's Rest. Where is this? Blackrock Hold? It is Blackrock Hold, isn't it? What runes? There are runes in I was about to say Siege of Agramar. There is a rune system that got added into Season of Discovery. It's basically a classic WoW with glyphs, but these glyphs can either be like passive buffs. Usually most of them are active abilities, and they could be like abilities that were introduced in later parts of World of Warcraft, like in later expansions, or it could be runes that were Am I stupid? So you know how at the beginning of the stream I was like, why am I not getting any rewards, man? I just need one more card. Apparently I've had it on this Death Knight for however long, a day? Well, I guess I've done everything for this Hearthstone thing. I'm done. I don't need to go back and do it again. There it is. Wow. Huge. I was thinking for a second, like, the boss is really just not dropping me anything good. I wanted to looking for a mount yesterday. I guess I got all of it since as of yesterday. All right. Rick rolled by the DK? Dude, honestly. So I'm done with it. Like, I got my collections. I got all my mount. I got all of it. I got the Hearthstone toy, which actually looks so good. It actually looks so good, dude. The animation too with it. It's actually kind of cool. I love it. I love all of it. It's so good. It's so good. Damn wasted die, dude. Honestly, that's how it got me feeling. That's how it got me feeling. It is wild. All right, you guys. I'm about to like say something stupid, but you guys want to see me actually pop off on the DK? Totally doable. Totally doable. Hold on, I really wanted to go for like a bit of a different go there, but whatever. Kinda overlapping my Death and Decays too hard, but it's okay, it's whatever. So this class is literally just like, oh, it lights up, press it. I thought it was a joke, but it's actually real with the DK. If it lights up, you press it. Don't think. Don't think, just press. Don't think, just press. Otherwise, just spend runing power. That's really all it does. It's barely this is the entire class. I had no idea. I thought it was a meme. I was trying to like manage my runes and stuff for a good bit. Didn't matter. Didn't have to worry about it. Except here I'm probably not gonna like spam my runes too hard. Or cooldowns. Even though I probably could. Yeah, this thing is actually a lot of fun. I've been loving Frost DK. Definitely like a class I recommend. Definitely a big recommend. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Once you get a Lego in particular. Pop off on the DK don't exist in serious sentence. Come on, dude. Death Knights are actually really good. Death Knights are actually really, really good. I won't take that kind of DK disrespect, man. I don't stand for it. I guess we lost it already. Rest in peace. Kinda hoping we would have a lesson everything. Target me so I can AMS it. Or not. Or target him, I guess. That's fine too. Yeah, DK is actually a ton of fun, man. And like this thing can do a lot of damage. I'm not great at single target on this thing though. I will say this. Easily not my best luck is me on the DK as single target class. Also, I can't grip your hand. I really want to grip your hand this. I can't. Literally cannot. I kind of want to use my weapon. I'll use it now. I'll send it. Whatever. I'm doing like 200k DPS. I'll roll with it. I was thinking maybe I'll save it for like the spiders up the stairs, but whatever. Either way. Either way, honestly. You should get Doom cooldown pulse add-on. Legit changes the game. Get Doom cooldown pulse add-on. Oh wait, like the Doom sound? Hold on a second. Like, hold on. I'm thinking of like a specific like pulse sound from Doom. Okay, I'll need to look it up later. You're gonna need to remind me, Wes. It's an add-on? Hold on. Maybe I can find it. When I type in Doom, it's probably gonna be like the Warlock Doom, yeah? I'm like, no, Doom. Doom. Doom cooldown pulse. Oh yeah, there is actually cooldown pulse. Hold on a second, I might actually want to try it. Should I download it now? Like, what if, dude? What if? Also, I have no mobility. Please help. Oh, Demon Hunter, don't die on me. Oh, he might die. Oh, is he just pulling everything? No, not everything. Not yet, at least. Oh, he has like pulled nothing. I thought he was gonna pull out more or something. You yoink him. Just chopping it. Season 4? They didn't say, man. They didn't say. You imagine that would have been a pretty good time to like, hey, let's give us like a rough timeline of when Season 4 may be. No, just didn't say anything. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? We're still waiting for it. Also, I've gotten much better at like figuring out when I'm supposed to use my Death and Decay as a DK, just because that's how you cleave stuff. So I've gotten a little bit better at like figuring out the timing for it. So my cooldowns actually gain some kind of value. I really wish I could like turn. Okay, that worked. I got turn for me. That works for me. Not who I meant to grip, but whatever. I'm just rolling. I'm just going. I'm just going. I'm just chopping. I don't know who I'm chopping. I'm just chopping. We're just chopping. I'm gonna press Lichborn. That's not gonna feel great. Especially if one of them starts doing their knife dance. Wait, I can blind. I am blind. I forgot I can blind. Shadow Precedes like took like a mind flare, he's skimming it. Yo, that'd be cool. Imagine that'd be like a Mog mind flare, or not a mind flare, but I guess a mind flare style Mog would be dope too. Actually, it'd be sick. Try to see if you can yoink him over. If I can get that chop, chop, one more chop, one more chop. Okay, another chop. Another chop. Yeah, I love this spec. It's so fun. It's so fun. How much damage is the Lego for me? Even like in that small of a pull. Okay, I need to do a better job of like howling blasting things at the beginning, because that's how you get my dots up and running. Unless things are gonna be like really close together, like when they're stacked like this. Then I might as well. I really don't want to pop cooldowns here. I really just want to take it super easy, I think. Just not use anything until the boss. Subtly flashes the icon. Common of CD, set customizable stuff. Oh, for some reason I thought like Doom is on like the Doom soundtrack. I thought, oh, that'd be dope. You know what I mean? Imagine you listen to the Doom soundtrack, and it's like while cooldowns are running, get like the Doom pulse sound. I can't replicate it, but you know what I mean, right? You ever played Doom games ever? I thought that'd be dope. We're drawing. Okay. Picasso over here. Get it. We get it. I kind of want to pop off on her. I'm just gonna hit her. I wanted to wait until maybe like the ads come out, but honestly, just the more uses I get out of it, the better, I think. I'm gonna wait until the caster comes up, and I'm gonna yoink him over. You're with me. You're my friend now. Except I'm just gonna use you to get some procs. Ow, this is gonna hurt unless I move. Neat. Nice. Drag him closer so I can hit them both. Hell yeah. I'll take it. The Cleaves with DK actually really good. I just wish it was like a little bit better than Death and Decay. Because then it's like positional ties to one spot don't feel nearly as good. Like they're okay, but like I also feel like I could have like give me like a DK's version of like sweeping strikes. I'll take that. You know what I mean? I'll take that any day. That was fun. Not as much damage as I thought I would, but it's okay. Unleash BFG. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Imagine you just get like that pulse sound that you get in like the Doom music. That's what I thought you would have, right? When cooldowns are rolling, you get like that subtle pulsing sound. Oh, did everybody die? I know the Evoker died. The Hunter, I think, might have survived last second, right? No, everybody died. All of it just got rolled over. Wait, they got Wrath Classic hotfixes? Blizzard, you got a hotfix Wrath Classic, but not like fix an issue with precise shot, deep wounds, causing them to do too much damage to other players. Cool. Because it was like a bug there. Neat. How big are we going? Are we just going huge? Hold on, because I always just want to kind of hold my cooldowns then. Like, we're going big now? Are we chilling? Is he grabbing all of it? I'm gonna die. Like... Oh, okay. Hold on. We got my big, big go. Hopefully. I'm just doing all the damage. I'm doing okay, I think. Alright. Hard to... I can't see these boulders. I can't see the boulders, but... Ah! Okay, I thought I had to be up for some reason. No shot. Oh, I got so lucky. Thank God there was like 4 boulders on the left-hand side. That could have been bad. That could have been just like that Hunter earlier. I pressed one button. I thought like, man, I don't know if my damage is going to be high. It's plenty high. It's plenty high. Oh, so good. Boulders Gate. Exactly, the Boulders Gate. One too many boulders through this gate. Oh the hell. Okay, are we pulling more? Because that guy's gonna get a cast off. That's for sure. I can maybe kick this guy. I don't like my health here, by the way. It's like bats. Yep, I'm gonna get a kick. I'm so dead. I can't kick that one. I'm totally gonna die. Unless my chops just hit the bats every single time. And that's like the only way we do this. I can interrupt some of them. If he lives, like maybe it'll be okay. I don't think these guys can be stunned either, can they? I know they can be yoinked. I don't think so. Hold on. No, it can't be yoinked. I just want to test. Timothy though doesn't care. Timothy doesn't care. Timothy gives 2 shits for this guy at all. Even then, even if. I mean, I could probably take it, right? I could probably take it for Timothy. Or, not Timothy. Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. I don't know which last timings for this place were a little bit better. What can you do? Oh, we're painting. But we already knew there was somebody, there was a Picasso in this group from second boss or whatever. I'm playing a priest in retail, just gearing up, and boy, I missed season 2 look. Dude, season 2 look was awesome. Yeah. Pre-season 2 look. Is that the one that's coming back too? Season 2? Oh, I got crap by an evoker? That was so nice of him. Look at that guy. He's like, yo, I'm gonna take the slowest guy in this group. Normally, like, people would take offense to that, but I'm like, yes, please, thank you. Thank God you recognized it, so I could just, like, you know, not walk anywhere. Hopefully I'm hitting the guy that's not going to be leaping all over the place. Oh no, it's a Lancer. I need a Swordsman. Swordsman, there we go. Those guys don't leap. Really wish I had the Lego here, but it's down for now. Unless I want to use it here, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of doing it now. I'm thinking of saving it for like the boss once he transforms, and just absolutely dumpster him. See how that works. I feel like I've improved so much playing DK, by the way. I feel like I was doing dungeons earlier, not like early today or anything, but like earlier in the week, and I just felt like my damage was just all over the place, man. It was like very, very, I don't know, not impressive at all. Like, very sad, very weak. Hopefully I have my cooldowns lined up like kind of okay for this guy. I might not, but we'll see. I just need to get my pillar. Got an IBF. I don't know what hit me there. I'm pretty sure it was the thing that spins back and forth. Oh yeah, we got everything. Gonna drop a dome for all of us. Dome. $400K. I'll take it. That was okay. Could be better, I think, but I'll take it. So next week boosted 30, 18, 20s on my blood DK. Nice. That's a lot. That's a ton. Hunter? Oh yeah, come here. Get a little closer. Get a little closer, I could help. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Another crazy day, what is it, gear-wise from these places. I need to do like actual like higher keys, but this will work for now. Because we got... Also, let me show you the Hearthstone toy, by the way. It looks so good. Look at this thing. Look at it. The animation of the character like crouching down for a second to grab it. And like the reaction to like back it up. It's kind of nice, honestly. It's kind of good. March 12th hotfixes. But is that for retail? Do they add more hotfixes? Hold on a second. Hold on a second, boys. GG's. Oh, he actually healed quite a bit. Oh yeah, they buffed the Life Giver's Flame too. Wait, hold on, dude. Look at that buff to Life Giver's Flame. Actually heals for a ton now. Look at that. That's nice. Chat, where's gonna be the next portal? What's the next port? Anybody know? Port. Orgrimmar. Okay, I can do Orgrimmar. You know what? I'm gonna come on Rogue. I'll just do one more. Just because I want to see if I can get the bag. I want to get a 26 slot bag. I just want to get the bag. NA? Yeah, NA. Thank you. I just want to try for the bag, but like I don't need to go and do it anymore. I just want to do it for the bag. Just because Kren made a good point, made an excellent point of, well, you raid and like backspace is probably going to be useful like either in this expansion or the next expansion. And I thought, you know what? Yeah, I agree. I agree. You got to make sure you got a big enough backspace in case it's going to be battle for backspace like it was what back in what patch with BFA. Battle for backspace, man. Alright, I'm gonna do one. I'm not gonna like keep grinding at it. Alright, what are these hotfixes? What do we get? What do we have? Rejuve. Wait, this is not new, is it? Hotfix nodes previously announced. Is there anything new? That's not new. 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 Blackrock Hold. Trigger 2 soul burst simultaneous to the rest of souls over 50% health. Dawn of the Infinite stuff. So maybe like Dawn things. That's not new either. None of this is new. None of this is new, at least by the looks of it. None of this is new. None of this is new. No, none of this is new. So like, I guess there's like some dungeon hotfixes, but I don't know. Whoa! 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 I was gonna say like, whoa, there's 2 of them. Whoa, there's 3 of them. Whoa, there's 4 of them. 4 timeless protos. Look at that. 5! Wait, hold on. There's one just swooped out of nowhere. Or maybe it was always there. There's 5 of them at a time. Look at that. That's pretty rare. Oh, there's 6 now. Hold on. The extra one joined in. Okay. 6 timeless protos. You know what? Having them all like hovering together makes it feel a lot less rare. I'm not gonna lie. It makes it feel a lot less rare. Is it just me? It feels a lot less rare now. You know what I mean? Spinning one of them for yours truly. No. Wait, there's another one, right? Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now there's 7, yeah. Another one joined in. 7 of them. Wait, 8 of them. Alright, they're multiplying. Okay, that guy's just... never mind, he flew off. Good. Good. And this green one is like, I'm special too, right guys? But he knows he's not that special to revive them. So he has to put himself off to the side. Right? The other guy is flying around on that. What is it? What is that thing? The Black Proto Drake. He wants to hang out with him, but he knows he can't. Right? Green one's from the egg. It's kind of special, but like, yeah. Wait, that one's pretty special, isn't it? Plate Proto. That's special. Is it? I think it is. I have no idea. I don't remember which one is which anymore. Honestly, it's been a bit. Is a bag rare? I don't think so. I think it's just really good. But his bag is one of the items that you can get from like the portal mobs. Or Dr. Boom or whatever his name is. Dr. Doom, Dr. Boom. The goblin one. The childish goblina. Oh, now there's everywhere. I like these circles that people make, but like these guys are just like having their own circle, but like the main one is these protos. Except for that guy that's in between of them. Wait, he's riding Battlelord Bloodthirsty Worm? That's not even rare. But look how many more there are. Hold on. At least my mount is kind of rare, so I feel like I kind of sort of belong here. But look how many timeless protos there are. All of them are time lost. Apparently. So that's such a rare mount, you guys. It is still rare. It is still really cool to see, but like, man. I never see that many all at once. You know what I mean? That's one too many of them all at once. One too many. But it's really cool. I like it. Takes my days to hatch a low drop chance of that. Wait, so there's like a low chance to even hatch to begin with, so it is rare? I don't know, time loss is pretty rare. Like, time loss seems ridiculously rare. Because it's still like, you just gotta get the lucky spawn, and then you kill it, and then you get it. I have not tried to like camp it out at all. Although one day I might, but yeah. You sure they're rare? Timeless Proto? It's very, very rare. That's what I was gonna say. Like, it's still pretty rare. It's like notoriously rare. Timeless Proto is ridiculously. It's like notoriously rare. One of the most rarest mounts in the game. I mean, the fact that there's that many people that have one, you know, it makes it feel less so, but it's still, you know, this is probably maybe that's too much to say, but that's probably the entire population of WoW that actually has one. They just all ended up being in this group. Who knows? I don't know how many people actually have it. I know that my mount is pretty rare too, technically. It is a mage tower mount, so like you can get it, just not a lot of people have it. Terminus is really rare, but Plagued is way rarer. Plagued? Where's the Plague boy at again? Is he gone? I saw Plagued like over around here somewhere. But he's gone. How do you get the Plagued one? That guy's tried to fit in. He's just like, I got a rare mount too, guys, right? The Heartbreaker? And I'm like, come on, man. Everybody has a Heartbreaker. Look. Everybody has one. You're not that rare. It's a cool mount, it's not that rare. It's from the Nags before Achievements got changed. Oh, okay. So like you either got it way back in like Wrath of Lich King, you can't get it anymore? I guess it would make it rare, yeah. If only a handful of people have it. That's another one. Like the pink proto or whatever it's called. The violet proto, that's pretty rare too. It's an achievement one, but still really good. Remember our conversation yesterday? Yeah. But I think I said it. Unobtainable now. Yeah, that definitely makes it a lot more rare, is the fact that it's unobtainable. But still, like, Timeless Proto is still gonna be, I think, marked by most people as, like, one of the rarest mounts in the game. Just because, like, it's been like that. It's been notoriously one of the rarest. Yeah, like, Plague, you can't get it anymore, but, like, still, it's just... It's like the iconic thing with Time Lost, right? It's like when you look at Invincible, right? Or when you look at Time Lost Proto, it just like something in you sparks up. Like, wow. Whoa, look at that thing. You don't see it all that often. Look at that thing. Wow. You know? Like the first time you saw Invincible, there's no way you just thought like, oh, it's just a horse. Who cares? Time Lost Proto, man, something about that yellow and like that blue mouth or whatever, just, it's like unique. And like you've seen Proto Dragons before, but I never like looked like the blue one. It's like technically kind of sort of rare as a dungeon drop, but like you look at it and I just never thought, oh, that's rare. The blue one though, on the other hand, yeah, this guy, yeah. Like the pink one, that's pretty rare. It just even, I don't know, it just looks exotic, I guess. Maybe it's like there's something about it looks exotic or unusual or uncommon. You know what I mean? That camel is also one of the rarest. That camel. Is there somebody in a camel? I don't see it. This guy also too. He's like, I got a cool mount too, right, guys? Here's Invincible. There's the boy. I got that one. I was so happy when I got Invincible. It's still one of my top favorites. Yeah, Invincible is definitely a really cool one. I'm kind of surprised that I ended up getting one. But I got one from not killing Lich King. I got it from doing the time walking raid. And like there's like a weekly activity with the raid where you kill the final boss and you loot a box, and then when you turn it into like the time walking NPC dwarf person, like she gives you a box for doing the time walking raid, and then from there you can sometimes have a low chance of looting the mount. And that's how I got Invincible. I went through all of my alls that could do the raid, and the last character that could do it got the mount. And I think that's how Kren got hers too. And I'm pretty sure other mounts are in the box as well. I kind of wanted a TBC one as well. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it was kind of nicer because I'm already like doing the raid just to gear up my alts, or I'm running on a geared character to pass Kren whatever gear I don't need, so she can gear some of her alts. So like it was like multiple reasons as to why I wanted to do it. I got Invincible from Dawn of the Infinite. Oh, that's so cool, actually. Yeah, getting that one from the Dawn of the Infinite, like, toy, whatever it was, that's the coolest, I think. I think that is the neatest. Because that thing is pretty rare on its own, but, like, to get that thing and then to get a rare amount like that, that's awesome. Both those got on the last character is crazy. Yeah. It's pretty wild. I really want to do TBC time walking. I actually want to see if I can get maybe the glaives, too, on the Demon Hunter. I think that'd be very, very fun. Oh yeah, this is super laggy. I'm just gonna get tags. But he spawned one guy. Oh wait, there's the other guy. He did spawn, he's just super lagged. He just can't even like Even he is like struggling to move. Patches over there. As long as you get like a pistol shot icon on him, like I'm happy. I just gotta wait until the other guy spawns. Dr. Boom, whatever his name is. He's down. I want to see where he drops the card. Looks like it's this way, maybe. He's dead. Oh no, back here. Huh? Okay, it looked like somebody despawned. But that guy left despawned. Indian company make good servers, yeah. Hopefully this guy doesn't die insta. Okay, I got pistol shot on him. Give me the bag. I might not even get anything. He died so fast, dude. With that lag, I don't think he was able to scale up at all. I don't think I got anything. I'm not seeing any, like, icon to loot. Yeah, some people couldn't even get a tag. That's so unfortunate. Should I try another one while I'm here? Port. Maybe there's a group I can join very, very quickly. Real quick, real quick. It's a lot easier to join if you get like a fresh group or somebody just created one. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the worth. Those are please fix the no loot thing. It's so it does give you loot, right? It looks like it's no loot. They should probably fix it. Yeah, they should just take that card thing out of the loot table. But like sometimes all it gives you is Hearthstone wild card, like a pack of them. But if you already have 10 of them in your bags, it's still trying to give you one, but it can't, so it gives you nothing. So it's not that it just doesn't give you loot. It's trying to give you loot, but you only gotten the Hearthstone wild card. That's all you got. And the game is like, I'm trying to give you stuff, but like I can't. The game just they should just take those things and make it a bonus loot, right? That shouldn't be on a loot table. That should just be a bonus thing. Sometimes you get more of them because you don't really need a lot of those. You don't really need a lot of those Hearthstone wild cards. Like to do the quest, you only need like a pack of 5, and that's it. You don't use it on anything else except tossing it on someone else's table when they're playing. Just for funsies. But it's like, yeah, it shouldn't be on a loot table. It just should be like a bonus thing. I just got Sarge. Hell yeah, dude. Sarge is cool. Sarge got a lot of animations. That's pretty neat. I do wish Sarge was a little bigger, but you know. I would use the Stormwind portal. It was bugged at all rewards in day 1. Yeah, apparently I got all the rewards day 1 too. Like if I just knew my Death Knight had the card pack, I apparently had everything by yesterday, by day 1. We didn't abuse the Stormwind port thing too much, Atho. So just a teensy bit. Okay, did I get anything good? Did I get a loot? I didn't get loot, did I? Sucks. Yeah, I'm not gonna go again. I don't think I'm gonna go again. Now that I got everything, like getting the bag would be kind of nice, but like I at this point, like that seems rare. That seems a little bit more rare than I want it to be. But what can you do? Alrighty, boys. Next alt. What do we do? Do we do another DK key? Because I like DK a lot, man. Can't wait for preservation next season with a vault tier. Oh, you know what? Speaking about preservation, we could go and play something that got buffed up recently, man. We could go play a class that recently got buffed up, because didn't Frostmage get buffed up quite a lot? The bag is worth it though. Is there... Well, let me look. Because I got a question, like how big of a backspace can you get from the auction house alone? Container. No, not anymore. Because you could just get 36 slot bags for like... It's like a reagent bag, leatherworking bag, mining bag. Oh, no mind. Yeah, so this is profession bags. Enchanted bag. Slot bag. Wait. Herb bag. 34 slot. So the highest you can get is 34. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes... Okay. I was thinking for some reason this was like a 36, not a reagent bag. I was thinking it's a 36 like normal bag. Not one of these. By the way, I probably need to buy myself one just because I have a reagent bag and it has 26 slots. I got like a really crappy one. Gatherer's pouch, and that's all I've had for like majority of my alts. I should probably get a real one at this point. You know what I mean? Like that's a bag. That's some bag space right there. But yeah, if it's, as long as it's 36, like as long as you can't get another bag that's like as high as that, I thought that maybe you could just buy one. No, that's not correct. 36 slots is a pretty profit ones. I wouldn't be surprised if they added like a 36 or 38 slot bag in the expansion. Not gonna lie. So it's gonna be like, oh, it's nice to have one now, but yeah. I mean, I have most of my 32s and then one is 36, the Horadric Haversack. Yeah, I guess it's worth. I do have a couple of them on my ults. I can't send them though, can I? They're so soulbound. Okay, well maybe we'll try for it again after this. Let's do another key, boys. I want to try a class that's recently got buffed up, man. So out of all those PvE changes, Residue got buffed up, Preservation Worker got buffed up. I could always try that with a Life-Giver's Flame. Marksman Survival got buffed up. Frost Mage looks like it got buffed up quite a bit. Mistweaver got nerfed. Elemental Shaman got buffed up. Actually, I'm gonna give you guys a choice. Do we play Preservation? Do we play Elemental? Do we play Frost Mage? I'll let you guys decide. They don't have any mages together, what I noticed, but definitely it's fun to be on Sarge and have Sarge pet out. Yeah, they do have, so the animations are in. The only way to like preview animations specifically is like Wowhead. Ellie? Yeah, I haven't played Ellie in a bit, man. I haven't played Ellie in a bit. I think now that the DK's got a Lego, I want to get like actual good gear on the DK. But Ellie, I kind of miss playing it. I'm not gonna lie. I miss playing it. I gotta get a bit more practice on this thing. What's the Ellie build? Ellie actually can do quite a decent bit of damage. Surprisingly. Let me see if I can copy over the M+ build right now. Bushfire. I'm pretty sure it's still Bushfire, but Alien Plus Season 3 was different. Poison Cleansing. Do I need Poison Cleansing this week? Do I need Poison Cleansing? What is this? Chancellor knocked down with Earthquake. I guess that makes sense, actually. It's like, what would I take a set of Poison Cleansing if I did take Poison Cleansing? Because I don't really need Hex. I don't really need Frost Shock. Purge? I think Purge is probably pretty good, right? That is what I like about Shaman, is the sounds are pretty, like there still could be a little bit of revamp to them, but they're pretty customizable. There's a lot you could do with them. Alrighty. Let's see if I can find myself a key. My animal wasn't high on this thing, but we'll see what we get. I do gotta just get some real keys on this card at some point. We'll try to see if we can sign up for like, I don't know, 15, 16, something, anything. Because it's been a second since I really got to play this thing. It's been a bit. It's been a while. I do have score. Maybe we could do like a real key. I'll do 80. I also do want to look up, like just real quick, what Dallas actually, I hope you say Ellie. Yeah, I do like Ellie, but like 3% damage buff is not, well, you're not really gonna feel it. Not easily, you know what I mean, but still. AoE rotation. So pop Ellie often, Stormkeeper, try to sync it with Ascendance if possible. Systemic Recall to reset. Magma, just drop Magma all the time. Primordial on target that doesn't have Flame Shock. Flame Shock to consume certain power to multi-dot things. Lava Beam when you can. Lava Burst if you ever have Lava Surge, otherwise just dot stuff. If you have Master of Elements and have more than 15 stacks of Magma Chamber. Okay, so I actually have to have like... Oh, okay, so basically you could Earthquake, but only if you have too many Magma stacks. Okay, cool. Interesting. Otherwise you just chain, apparently. Interesting. I'll try for it. That's a little different than what I remember. I am magma chamber. Let me just double check it. Yeah, you lava burst whenever you have lava surge. Your earthquake if you have master of elements and magma chamber. Otherwise, you chain lightning. Playing around magma chamber is a small damage gain, but there's no way mandatory. Okay, so maybe I can just ignore it. And then single target, just dot. Lava burst whenever the proc is up. They're waiting on me. Earth shock, Elder blast when you have master elements. Lava burst if you have lava surge or ascendance. Otherwise, lava burst, lightning bolt will start to power. Okay. I think I'm more or less figured out. Have you played any Warlock and Plus? It's been a second, but yeah, Warlock has been a lot of fun. Destro and Demon in particular are the two specs I usually mess around with, but I want to give Affliction a proper go-to at some point. I think that'd be really fun as well. Like, it's not a popular spec, but I think it could still be fun. Although it probably performs much better at higher end keys, but... And I feel like that one is going to be really hard to do in M+, unless they change Vile Taint ability and allow you to use it, like, a lot more often. A lot more regularly. Are you taking on the boss? Taking on the boss? Taking the boss, Ass? What are we doing, my man? Oh, they'll probably think I have a, totem, don't they? I wonder. Oh, they don't think I even have it. Good. Because I don't have it. Yeah, having Primordial probably would have been really good here. Or not Primordial. Tremor Totem would have been really good here. I feel like my damage single target is pretty bad, by the way. I need to practice a little bit more. Just looking at the actual, like, rundown, I don't think that helped me. Helped a little bit, but didn't give me too much info. Demon's pretty sweet. Yeah, Demon's pretty good. I gotta mess around with that, like, what am I thinking of? 2 Soul Shard Handle Dons. I gotta mess around with that a little bit more. Because I'm not great at that at all. I'm gonna wall this. Maybe we'll get some knockdowns. Wait, isn't it supposed to be a 14? Or... yeah, wasn't it supposed to be a 14? I mean, I'll take it. I missed this guy completely. Help! Dread, please! Speakers! No! Let's see how it is. What'd you get from the vault? I didn't look too many of my characters in vault. I got, what did I get, chat? On my DK, what was it? Mythic hand? Mythic set of gloves? I think it was. I didn't really look up for them all at all, though. Yeah, I definitely need to practice this thing a bit more. It's been a second since I played this thing. I can't even do like 200k on 5 mobs. That's pretty bad. Normally that's like easy for me. It's like, just lava burst. Just send more lava bursts. It's easy. As I'm just washed up on this thing. There's a washed up Dell. Also probably have like a knock up thunder, don't I? Yeah, I probably should be up in melee. I could these guys up more often. Did it do anything? Yeah, actually knockback might have been a little better, actually. Probably. Yeah. I'm so bad at this thing now. Oh, man. Oh, brother. I just need to go back to my training camp on Elemental Shaman. I had to do the same for DK though too. Like I was like playing DK, once I got my leg, I was like, okay, I can figure this out, right? And I'm like, my damage is kind of ass. I was like, oh, okay, I've actually been playing it wrong this entire time. You don't want to spam obliterate whenever it's possible, only when it glows. Only when it glows. That needs to be kind of like the meme, but like it actually is better. Just like wait, and then it just ends up playing out better in the long term. We're going? Okay, we're going. Stormkeeper is what I'm missing a lot. Are we not kicking? Okay, I guess I'm kicking. I don't love the mobility of the spec though. That is something that's still super comfy for me. This game means can I play with you from EU? I talk about me or talking to somebody else in chat? Yeah, EU can't play together, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Maybe one day, right? I mean, they did like what, cross-faction groups? Cross-regional group is next, I guess. This makes sense in my brain. Yeah, my damage on this guy's ass cheeks compared to the DK. And like I actually had kind of okay-ish gear for a good bit, at least for the item level early into the season. Nowadays this guy's been just rotting. Haven't played him at all. It's pretty bad. Do I earthquake on 2 targets or just like single, just earthshock at that point? I don't even know. I feel like it is earthquake, right? Going with my gut here. Do, 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 do. Conduit thinks you're playing Demo. I usually play Demo, yeah, but unless you talk Jake. I usually like Demo, but Destru is also a lot of fun. Destru's got a lot of play in the MDI in particular. Destru's really, really good too. Either one, honestly. Either one are good. I do like Demo though, just because it feels like very, very not city heavy at all. It's so nice. Ever since they reworked him a little bit. Super good. You can't run with Destro low keys is a problem. You can't? Yeah, you can as Destro. Yeah, no, you can totally run Destro's low keys. And like Affliction would be the one spec that it's like very, very difficult to really make work at low key just because it's damage over time and things melt too quickly. Destro, you could send in like Rain of Fire, a couple of bolts. It's chilling. Unless you talk about like lack of gear, and then yeah, maybe. Uh-oh. Knock him up for a second. Only got one of them. Yeah, my damage is ass, man. That was so bad. You thought that would be the time for me to pop off. No, I thought so too. But no. I don't know if it was worth lusting that, honestly. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, my damage is all over the place on this thing at all. Do you think the Lego drop rate is increased again? So the way that they increase the drop rate for the Lego, like for the Warrior Lego, and like the, I guess, Death Knight Pally, I don't think they increase it week by week. It's like the more times you kill the bosses, the higher you increase the chance of that character to get a Lego. So it's not like something they increase specifically. It's something that gets increased as you like kill more of the boss. Or kill the boss more often, I guess. Speaking about Legos, is this guy running one? No, I'm just losing to a warrior that's... Is he running? He's running Annihilator. Hold on, is this guy like Single Mighty Fury? No, dual wield. Okay. For some reason I thought like maybe Single Mighty Fury. That would be wild though, imagine. You lose the damage to a Single Mighty Fury warrior. That would have been sad. But I don't know that will. I think they should increase it though. Like it just feels like it's gonna be like an expectation that everybody has one pretty soon. I mean, if it hasn't happened already, right? Ow. Is Hunter just running through just getting all of them? That's a strat. Oh, wait. They changed it so that the Wizardbang now spawns every hour at all 3 locations? Hold on. They just buffed Wizardbang. So you don't have to go to different areas. Dude, big buff for the Horde. Because I saw a lot of Hordes just getting gatted by Alliance just for going into their capital city. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. Awesome. So I can just go to Orgrimmar. I don't have to, like, go to Stormwind or whatever. Or Voldraka for that matter. Did you see that? I feel like I should have got killed there, but that works. Oh, that was nuts. Oh, okay. How did I dodge that spider? I feel like that should have like tapped me a while ago, man. Yeah, my damage on this thing sucks, dude. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, I need to play this thing a lot more. I got score out of it surprisingly, but damn. I suck as elemental, man. I gotta practice it a lot more. Dude, it's so bad. But yeah, apparently they changed it like a blue post. Look at that. Wizardbang now spawns at all 3 locations every hour. Hotfix with all the realms. Wizardbang portals should not spawn simultaneously at all 3 locations. So you could do it on any one of the zones without having to switch around or whatever. That is nice. That is a nice change. I'll take it. Yeah, dude, my damage sucked there. It's pretty bad. I should be doing a lot more damage than I am, but I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. I think it's just my rotation is just cheeks. I need to like go over it a little bit more carefully. Had a solid shuffle on affliction where I did more than healing of the healer. I was just one flaming. I mean, drain for Affy is huge. But also like if your healer is not healing as much as an Affy, there's a good chance the healer is probably slacking somewhere too. Right, to be fair. Like, to be fair. Probably. You know what I mean? Such a good change? Yeah, honestly. Man, I kind of want to go again with Ellie, dude. I need to practice this thing. Like, I need to get the rotation down. I'm just so all over the place. Let me see. Did a quick look, but I don't know if that was enough. So this is like the fire build. To do so, we try to use Primordial Wave pretty much on cooldown to maximize benefit from Chi Reset. Prioritize using Lava Burst to use up your Lava Surge and not overwrite procs. And be aware, depending on your mastery haste levels, you might get into a position where you'll run out of Lava Burst. Okay. So just Primordial when if you don't have Splinter Elements active. So you don't want a Primordial unless you have... So you just don't send it insta. Flame Shock of the dot pandemic window. Primordial doesn't come off cooldown. Use Stormkeeper if you're above 66 Maelstrom. Oh wait, what? You do want to use Stormkeeper when you're above 66% Maelstrom. Lava Burst, Elemental Blast, Lava Burst. I guess you'll just spam Lava Burst and Ellie, but it's like I'm always getting free Lava Burst and free Ellie. Lightning Bolt with Surge of Power, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get Surge of Power. What is this single target build for Ellie rotation, Ellie talents? Aftershock? No way, right? There's no shot. Wait, that's the one speaker shock and ST build. Oh yeah, in single target it actually doesn't play with Wind Speaker's Lava Resurgence at all. Or some of them do, some don't. Or they don't play Stormkeeper with that either. Okay, so that's a little weird with Stormkeeper. Huh. Yeah, so pure like single target builds don't actually play it, so that's a little awkward then. Yeah, single target builds won't play Stormkeeper at all. That's only M+ thing. Okay. Well, I guess my question is, how do you single target on this thing then? Just because I don't really know. Like, do I just like Stormkeeper? Is that what I do? Do I just want to Lightning Bolt Stormkeeper and like Earth Shock, and then Lightning Bolt into Lava Burst? Because I feel like I should be Lava Bursting all the time. It's like the big part of the tier set is the Lava Burst thing. Do you have any guy back with flaming DHs? Wait, what? Do you have that guy back that was flaming DHs in the chat? Maybe. Who was it? Ken? Is that what you're talking about? Trying to think of like who was the guy flaming DHs. I have no idea. Or was it somebody in guild? Yeah, like look, I'm just like kind of following that Wowhead rotation. I'm just not exactly sure like if I'm doing it right. I might not be. I might need to check out like the class Discord. Maybe they'll have a little bit more like good information, because like Evoker Discord had a really good like rotational information. Like Wowhead doesn't always provide like the best stuff. I guess it depends how they write it, really. No, Demon Hunter, there it is, man. What's up, Sally? Hey, dude, my guy. Hope you have a good one. I'll flame DHs. Oh no, dude, no. What did they do to you? All right, let me look at the class Discord. I want to figure out how to Ellie. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to know, dude. Elemental. Okay. Gear stats, class tree, guides, talents, M+, macros. Guides. Okay. Wowhead, Icy Veins, Stormkeeper. Oh, there's a guide on like the actual like Stormkeeper website. Okay. Oh, it's all in Russian. Okay. Do I know it? Do I read it? Can I read it? So there's a Shaman. It's not quite a rotation, is it? It's like a website. Guide for Eli Shaman. There we go. Guide na Eli Shamana. Okay. Wait, okay, so it says Stormkeeper, Earthshock, Lightning Bolt. Hold on. Oh god. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be weird. We're gonna learn together. It's basically like, hey, enable which talents you're running. We have, yep, that one. We don't have this one. That's Stormkeeper. We do have Surge of Power, Prolieve Moshi. What the hell? I'm pretty sure I have that one. Hold on. Master of the Elements. What is it called? Master of the Elements, but the words are Vlastilin Stihi. Okay. Apparently that's a word. I don't do this. We do this. We have this, pretty sure. Yeah, we do. We do got this. That's the what the hell is that? What is this word? Elements of Stihi? What the hell? I'm so annoyed. We don't do this. We do Ellie. We don't do Ellie. We do Totem plus this. Okay, so this is like opener. It's actually just like same word opener. Okay, opener is Stormkeeper, Lava Totem, Ellie, Primordial, Lightning Bolt, Lava, Earthshock, Lightning Bolt. Okay, so you do Earthshock, Lightning Bolt combo with this. Okay, and then priority. Ellie when it's up, Primordial when it's up, Totem, unless this is active, Ascendance is active, Flame Shock if it's about to fall off, unless this is going to be coming up, Lightning Bolt with this and this, unless you have unless Ascendance is active. Okay, otherwise you pop this. So you do want to Lightning Bolt with this and this together, Stormkeeper as well as the Surge of Power. Okay, otherwise you just do this, Stormkeeper when it's active. Otherwise you pop this, but then they'll give you back to this, and then you don't really care. Okay, so it's mostly you just want to do that opener with Stormkeeper. That's what I was messing up. Okay, that's a little different. wasn't a priority thing at all. Okay, so then it's like opener is, I think it's like this. Oh, I mean, a sentence is active. I basically ignore it. I just spam. Otherwise, I do this. Uh-oh. Yeah, and then I actually don't care about it again. So I can't really do anything until Stormkeeper's up. Okay, interesting. I guess the question also is, do I airshock when I'm like at almost full maelstrom? Do I just send it, or do I just lava burst? Just don't think about it. Here I have my Stormkeeper, Lightning Bolt combo, lava burst, Stormkeeper Lightning Bolt. Yeah, that feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. Okay, I need to find it again. Did I close it? Why do I keep closing it? Why do I do the things that I do? Alright, question then. Okay, I gotta pop the channels back on. Okay, we do this. It doesn't say anything, it just says lava burst if you have a proc. Otherwise you would Earthshock with the yeah, okay, so you would Earthshock prio if you have the thing. If you have Master of the Elements proc. Okay. I'll need to practice that a bit more. And then 2 or more targets. Oh, it actually has like a little, like what? Like 1 target or 2 or more targets. Priority would be Stormkeeper, na AoV, Stoi, Priorite. So hold Stormkeeper until you have a random ascendance proc, and then you want to use that lava beam. Okay. Yeah, so you want to use that when possible. And then you want to spread flame shocks if at all possible. And then you will lava beam when it's active with the this as well. At 5+ targets. Okay. Okay, there's a bit of like a prior to this whole thing. I think I'll need to mess around with it some more. I don't know if I'll have the time to do it now though. Let's do another character, boys. Let's do my Evoker. I haven't played that thing in a bit. I like... Actually, chat, do we do this as Devastation or do we do Preservation? They did recently buff Prez. And I'm down to give that a go. See how that feels. But I kind of like Dev too. It's been a bit since I played Dev, but this thing, Dev, actually plays really, really good too. They didn't buff him or anything. But let you guys decide this one. I want to do Evoker. I want to do this thing next. But my Warlock is not wearing right gear. All good, all good. No worries, man. Don't look at the trinkets. All good. All good. Yeah, so that was a Russian lesson. Do we know what's going to be the dungeons for Season 4? Just as it sounds like from the Blue Post, potentially they got Dragonflight dungeons. They didn't say anything specifically, like they didn't come out and say, oh hey, it is going to be Dragonflight dungeons. It looks like it'll be Dragonflight dungeons. But I'm not 100% though. Let me go grab the enchant real quickly. Because I actually have one on this thing now. Yeah, but they didn't say anything yet. No confirmation, nothing official yet. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm kind of hoping they don't do Dragonflight dungeons. Like, they were not bad dungeons. And I think they will still have quite a bit of fun with them. But it's like, I like some new. I like something new completely. I think that has been the best part of the seasons. Is the fact that they've done different dungeons every season. And like the first season, half of them was Dragonflight dungeons. Other season was other dungeons. Maybe they'll do like a mix of Dragonflight dungeons and like something else. Right? Take the best ones that people liked and then do some other new ones. But it's very, very possible they'll just do like all the other older Dragonflight dungeons. Do I need to be in a raid to do this? Can I solo raid? Wait, can I just do this? Start a raid group? Start a raid, vote. that count? Oh, wait. Raid. Where's to raid? That worked? Okay, I think I need to have somebody else in my group to join. Let me try to see if I can do this. I'm just gonna join like a forming raid. Normal. Just for emergency normal, just to get an enchant. I'm gonna join one that's like just forming. Skip another fights. I'll join this one. I just want to get in, get my enchant, and then bounce out. Is that toxic? To just join a random group? Just so I can pop in, get my enchant, get out? Is that toxic, chat? Is that too much? Or am I okay? Here we go. That's what I'm trying to do, is get the enchant just for the helm, because I haven't gotten this on the Boku at all. It's like really laggy. But it could be the instance that I'm in. Alright, now we bounce. Might have been like an AO group or something. Actual chat, I'm feeling like playing my mage. I kind of want to see how the frost mage feels, because that thing at least got kind of sort of buffed up. Or actually, this is what I'll do, because I still want to try to see if I can get this 26 slot bag. I just want to try it one more time on my rogue. Just one more try. One more attempt, chat. One more. So I'm just gonna hang out for like 10 minutes until it spawns a Valdraken. See if it actually works. Because it should now start spawning everywhere, and that should feel a lot better. Spread the groups out around a little bit. I'm gonna try one more, boys. We'll see. I just want to get the chance at the bag. Just a chance. Not gonna lie, I'm still hung up about Elemental Shaman, man. I'm still a little bit hung up about that one. Like, I wanna, maybe what I might have to do is I'll probably play DK this week and get as much gear on that thing as possible until I feel satisfied. Because now that I got my Lego, I feel like I'm mostly done with the guy. I'm mostly done with my DK. But if I can get him to like 475-ish item level, I'll feel pretty satisfied. And then I'll just start focusing on Elemental Shaman, just because that thing is a ton of fun. I want to get better at it. Apparently, more people are playing it. It's gotten a lot better. But like, I feel like my rotation is all kinds of off. Unless my gear is just absolutely messed up. And it could be down to just like my gear. Just like kind of, maybe I'm missing something. But I kind of want to get better at it. And try stuff. Yeah, even the Elemental Shaman guide and like the Icy Veins is all like kind of mixing match in the season 1 build and season 2 build together a little bit. Talking about like the last season's tier set with the whole Lightning Bolt Stormkeeper combo. But I think I just need to practice it. Because the DK, I just had to like adjust my mindset, adjust my thought process with the spec. And it really started to feel a lot better and play a lot better. With the Shaman, it was like, I'm feeling like it's probably what it is. It's like there's something I'm not getting. Some part of it that I'm missing or overthinking. What's up, Coggles? Say to my man. Hope you're having a good one. Have you gotten all of your Hearthstone things, Coggles? Or have you gotten all your like cosmetics and rewards and all that? I'm trying to see if I can get my bag on the rogue, that's all. If I get the bag, like I'm actually finished. Because if I got the bags on all the characters, then I've gotten all the other cosmetics, but it would just be nice to get a bag on top of it. Just so I can feel like I'm got everything I need from the event. Because the 26 slot bag, actually what I might even do is I might replace my 30 slot bags, the 32 slot bags to 34 slots. Just while since I have the gold for it. I might do that. Haven't played in a few months. So they got a new event going on right now. It's like a Hearthstone crossover event with WoW to celebrate the 10 years of Hearthstone. And they added like a bunch of these events out on top of Eldraken, like on top of the tower here. They got one in Orgrimmar, like next to like the airship that takes it to Eldraken, and in the docks of Stormwind. And they got like these Hearthstone tables, and you can sit down and players can like kind of sort of play Hearthstone, like a mini game version of Hearthstone, and like challenge each other or whatever, right? That's kind of fun. Like people, someone like a rare, a couple of commons, and it's like it kind of works like Hearthstone in a way, sort of, kind of. Like they have hallmarks and everything. And there's a bunch of like cosmetics that also added to. There's a tabard, there's a hat, there is a belt, there's a mount, there's a new pet. There's a couple, just a bunch of cards you can collect, which you can play in the minigame, but it's like part of an achievement. There's another toy you can get once you get a portion of the cards for another achievement. So a lot of people have been kind of just spamming it, and it's up for like a week. So you have kind of a limited time for it. But they changed it recently, so instead of like spawning about Draken, Stormwind, Orgrimmar, and like rotating, now they just changed it so it should spawn everywhere at once. And there's one item that I got a couple of alts here and there, but I haven't got on my main, which is like a 26 slot bag. Echo player for 102 PC had to go in the shop. I need to money an upgrade. I feel that, but it seems like it's a limited time event, so you know it's gonna be gone in a week. But yeah, what can you do, right? But it's been a lot of people like queuing up for it, and a lot of people have been trying to get like all the items. Like when you list a group in LG, people have like up to 600 people signing up to a single group just so you can like try to get as many of those portals at once. You just spam them. Because sometimes like depending on the phase, some portals open a little early, some portals open a little later. So like you can get one portal, hop on another phase, get another portal, and get yourself like 2 chances at loot. So people have been spamming the hell out of it since it's still limited. Mount supposedly will have a dynamic flying once it's out for all mounts. Is it actually? This thing will have dynamic flying? I mean, that's cool if that's the case. But that's confirmation. Like if they say themselves that yeah, it'll have dynamic riding, that's kind of neat. I mean, it makes sense, right? Imagine if they were like, nah, it'll just fly normally. I think that would just get people to not want to play it nearly as much. Blizzard hints at another 39 item level jump. Yeah, I mean, with the item level stuff in the what is it, season 4 stuff, it seems like yeah, quite a big jump. And they're kind of they don't actually have like any numbers from anything Blizzard posted, but like based on season 4 keys, it gives us a rough idea of like where we should be in terms of our item levels. Is it actually going to be? I guess that's just them extrapolating, right? We can extrapolate. Yeah, they're just kind of guessing. But it does seem like a pretty sizable jump in item level for season 4. How do you have does a coin fly dynamically? I mean, look. Does it have to make sense? Not necessarily. But if they're adding a mount and they're like, hey, it's a mount for this like event, I feel like though, I think players will still go get it, but there'll be less excitement for this thing if you were like, oh, so I can get it now, but I will essentially not be using it in War Within. I don't know. I don't really care for the mount as much. It's like a coin. But like the fact that it is going to be usable and it's a dynamic riding mount once War Within comes out, yeah, that, I mean, there's more of a reason to go and get it now. You get the Sergeant's Tale. It's not part of the promotion, but it's a Hearthstone mount that you can get like 15 minutes to the Mercenaries tab. I did not know. I had no idea you could get it through the Mercenaries thing. I have not played Hearthstone at all. Like, I had to open a pack just because you know, you need to hop in. I guess there's also another mount, right? There's a fiery Hearthsteed. So if I actually tap in Hearth, there's 2 Hearthsteeds. There's a blue one, there's a red one. Wasn't this thing available before, or was it supposed to be available? They just never made it until now. Yeah, there's 2 mounts, I guess, isn't there? Cowboy Bebop skins look mid. You know, the animation looked awesome, and I was like, whoa, actually looks really good. I wonder how the animation translates onto skins in game. And when I saw what is it? It's not McCree anymore, Cassidy or whatever his name is, right? Everybody I'm pretty sure people still call him McCree, right? But Cassidy and like the hair, I was like, okay, that it just something looks off. It just looks a little off. I don't know what it is. Like something about it looks off. I got gold guns for them, look so bad. I don't know what the gold guns look like. You can get the pet from an hourly boss thing. You can get it from actually a mount through Mercenaries. You can get the pet through hourly boss thing, but you can get the mount from Mercenaries. Yeah, I don't play Hearthstone at all, so I had no idea. That's kind of cool. Maybe I'll do it. I don't even know what Mercenaries is all about, but I haven't been keeping up with that at all. It's horrible, man. It like when they did like a Twitter video about it, like showcasing all the skins, I was like, ah. Like in the animation, I thought, whoa, in the animated version of all these skins look actually really good, really well done. I'm hoping. I was thought to myself, I wonder how that'll translate into like the in-game engine. And then I saw the hair on Chris' head, and I was like, why does it look like a wig that you would get like a like a Party City or something? I don't play it myself, but I love the free mount. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, maybe I'll go back and I'll try for it. I just had no idea there was like a thing for it. All right, Portal should be opening up in about a minute if it works. Last one was an Orgrimmar, right? So then this one would be Voldraken, actually, right? Yeah, somebody just joined the Hearthstone Voldraken. Should put mount a glam on the cash shop after some month. People missing the event. Final Fantasy 14 does well. Every stuff from the events in the cash shop with a little for a little price. I mean, I don't like the idea of them putting anything in cash shop to begin with, right? If ideally I'd like the game to not have a cash shop and all the things could be earned, having like a mount that could be earned from like a certain event, and then it goes away until that event maybe comes back, right? I think it's perfectly fine to add something that was there for a limited time and then it's gone. It's kind of neat. Is this thing spawning? I'll give it another minute, otherwise I'll need to find a group. Or should I look for the group? There it is. Took a second for that one. Record Boss skin is being used as a bait to lure people into playing him for the rework. The skin, I mean for Hammond? The hamster? The ball? I didn't realize it was a rework. That's a very little... Like, I used to know that classes in Overwatch and stuff would get a rework, and I wasn't even like focusing on the game at all. You would just hear about it. That's a very little people talk about that game nowadays. I used to hear about all these little changes and reworks and stuff like that regularly without ever touching the game. You know what I mean? Nowadays, I wouldn't know unless somebody actually plays it. Apparently you can get the Hearthstone table toy on the AH if drops here. Really? I had no idea. Like the actual toy? That's funny. Wait, so that means you can like, wait. But why would you do that? Because like getting 10 cards for it to get the toy is very easy. Who the hell would pay for it? You literally just like loot the boss a couple times, you get a card here and there, and that's it. You get like 8 cards off the bat, and then you need 2 more, and then you get the achievement. Yeah, if anybody actually bought it in the auction house, they got scammed. they just scammed themselves. Unless they're like, I don't know, unless there's like a way to duplicate it somehow. Unless same event comes back, yeah, it would be dumb to have it in cash up despite having seasonal events and rewards. I just don't think I like WoW and other games have stuff in cash shops. I don't think cash shops should exist to begin with, but like it's gonna. So I prefer stuff not be in the cash shop. And I feel like for WoW, I personally, and I can only speak for myself, I never really had a problem with them like adding stuff like for an event, maybe making it like limited time, right? And then it's gone. Because it's like there's uniqueness to those pixels then, you know? So you either got the pixels or you didn't get the pixels. And it's pixels at the end of the day, like it doesn't matter, right? Some pixels look cool, yeah, and some pixels are cool because you can't get them again, but like that makes them unique, and it's a neat thing. But also like I don't place that much value into pixels. I think it's like a unique aspect of them. But that's really about it. I don't really see it beyond that. That being said, I do understand, like for example, like in the like I said, don't like the cash shop to begin with. Like ideally it would be better if it didn't, but like it exists. And like to some degree, maybe I do understand like the whole, because like let's say there's a trading post thing comes out and somebody's like, can't play the game, we're just taking a break. Trading post item comes out, and then eventually that trading post item ends up on the cash shop. Or they're bringing like a transmog item early and they're like, hey, this is gonna appear in a trading post later. Like if you want to just, if you just can't stop yourself from spending all of your trading posts on everything available every month, like yeah, you can buy it now so you can save that currency. And some people, they actually are perfectly cool with it. Like they're perfectly fine like buying the stuff that would be on trading post, but they just like, there's too much stuff for me to buy, it's a very limited currency, and they'll pay like 10 bucks for a mog or whatever. I guess I'd probably feel a little bit better about cash up if everything was a bit more reasonable prices, because like 20 bucks for like 2 mogs, I feel like it's a bit much. Or 25 bucks for a mount also, I feel like it's a bit much. But like, you know, if the prices were a lot more reasonable, I probably wouldn't care nearly as much. It's like a mix of things. People who miss out on an event, I guess. I mean, sometimes you miss out on events and other times you're there for other events. This is how I view it, right? The thing is, there's always going to be future events in WoW, right? So maybe you missed out on one event, but you were there for another event. You know? That's about it. That's kind of how I see it. Few more IRL money perks coming out. Are there really? Few more IRL money perks coming out. Hold on, what do you mean by IRL money perks? And there are a few more IRL money perks. What does that even mean? Oh god, now I need an explanation. Alpha coming out, I think in April. It looked like by the map, March and April. Somewhere between March and April. Probably close to April, but like, it should be soon. Things you can buy with real money. Oh, well, I still need an explanation. What do you mean by that? It's still not clear. What do you mean? What is a money perk coming out? Like, what are you talking about? Because money perk sounds terrible, but like stuff you can buy with real money. Like what, a cash shop? Like they're adding more transmog, more mounts? What is a money perk? The hell is that? 30 key for 10 euro. Imagine, dude, imagine. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy a plus 30 key for 10 bucks. That'd be wild, man. That'd be wild. Hey, I just did a plus 30 to push score or whatever. Imagine. If that's what you mean, that's another story. But if you mean like it's a mog or a thing, I mean, yeah, I could have told you that. They're gonna add more stuff in the cash shop. You could have called me like clairvoyant. That's equivalent to like saying it's gonna rain at some point. Yeah, it's gonna happen. I don't disagree. No, yeah, it's happening. I trust you on that. Wait, did they fix the bomb? It felt like the bomb used to like blind and destroying people when they were like super far away from it. Did they fix the bomb and how that works? They used to like have such a ridiculously high range. Give me the bag. Nothing? Oh, come on, Douglas. Okay, another portal maybe? Val? Val portal maybe? I'm gonna try this one. Little Dragon portal up. I don't know if the group is up. Delisted. I want to try one more, dude. I just want to get the bag, man. There we go. Just give me the bag. Oh god. Okay, we got a group. Hopefully he delists soon. How many signups does he have? 200. Yeah. the group leader is just gonna, I think, probably get too many signups. Yeah, look at that hat. Look at that headpiece. It looks like a wig. It looks like a wig from Party City. What is that? Log in Hearthstone to collect the jailer card. Destroy your deck, your minions gains immune. They should just change it to destroy an expansion. Destroy an expansion. That's what they should change that effect to. Destroy a singular expansion. Thanks, jailer. Appreciate it. Rain ceases to exist. Imagine. Yeah, Trent, I don't know what you mean by perks, dude. I still need an explanation. I only saw a brief overview of it, but the video is called War Within is going to be worse than we thought, and it covers a lot of War Within stuff. One of them being WoW is going to be more pay to win. I would need, like, could you have screenshots or something? Because I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean by that? I need a screenshot or something, my guy. Show me. The money within, I imagine. Yeah, it's a bold claim, man. I need to see some proof. I need to see what you're talking about. Because recently, wasn't there like a whole video where Asmongold's video was like, the war within is dead? And then when you actually watch the video, it's like him watching some Bellular talking about hero talents. And it was actually like very reasonable. And it was like, well, they could do this or they could do that, but we're not 100% sure. We haven't played it. It could be like this, it could be like that. I remember how things used to be back in the day. And then it was him talking about it. It was like one of those things where everybody said like, yo, dude, somebody's got to change the title of that video. Because like whatever, the content of the video and the title don't match at all. You're watching Bellular and like a friend of his discuss the game in like the most reasonable way, giving things the benefit of the doubt. And then Asmongold talking about things, also given benefit of the doubt. It's equivalent to like the title is My House on Fire Help Me, and then you go to the video and it's the guy just in his living room drinking coffee. It was like, this really doesn't match. What is happening? Is that one of those things? Take a look at videos and just, yeah, go for it. Yeah, because I like to see screenshots. Like, I just don't know, like, what does that mean? That was some drama in Asmongold's side recently. Yeah, like, I don't really like. Yeah, I think, like, look, if you are going to be like, yo, the game is going to, if you pop in the chat and you're like, yo, the game is going to be much worse than we think, you see an Asmon video, but like, okay, but what is the context? You know what I mean? Oh, I don't know. I didn't really look at it. But we should probably get the context, right? Am I wrong in that? Am I the asshole? Sounds like we need a context here. What does that mean? I don't really know. Huh? Asmongold is a weirdo. I don't know, man. I mean, if that's your thoughts, that's your prerogative. Like, I'm not gonna tell you how to think. I'm press faint. Yeah, we're gonna get slapped. Did I get something? Nothing. Oh my god, dude! I can't get anything from the boss. Okay, I'm probably gonna stop doing the boss entirely. It's just a disappointment. I say that as I'm pulling up portals. Val portal up. Is it up? Oh, get me in there, villain. I'll try one more. It's probably lost cause, but I'm just gonna try one more. This is why I shouldn't do it. This is why I should not be doing it. I just want to get loot from that guy. I just want a bag. Did I ever have the bag on this guy? I swear to God, man. Bag slots. What's it called? Carrier? in the same breath, I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore as I'm signing up again. I don't even know if that guy's going to take me or whatnot. That was nothing with the way you're handling it. You just want to find out. Yeah, like if there's some actual like, oh, I found out, I dug through like data mining files and I found some weird wacky stuff. That's interesting. Yeah, I would like to take a look at it. But if it's just like like there was another video too I saw, it's by a channel that I watch pretty regularly. I'm not trying to like flame them or anything, so I'm not gonna say who it is, but it was like I'm worried for the state of MMOs in 2024. And I was like, oh, did he find something? And it was like, and he talked about, he started off the video on like, it was like a lot more reasonable than the title was. It's like another one of those situations, but it was like, he talked about how it's like some MMO, it's like a cartoony 2D MMO thing in Korea or whatever, right? They were fudging up like their chances for somebody to get gear and somebody to get RNG on loot or whatever, right? Basically make it so that if somebody barely plays the game and logs in, they just get rewarded with a bunch of loot. So you hit those dopamine levels and they're chasing after the dopamine afterwards, and then you bring that chance to get gear lower and lower and lower. And there's like some kind of like in Korea, like pay to win is more common there, so there was like some kind of like a pay to win loot box thing that people were buying, and there's a small chance to get gear from it. And they advertised like they had to just open up like exactly what are your chances to get this item, but they basically said, oh, you have like, I don't know, let's say 13% chance to get those items from these loot boxes, but then they actually turned it down to like negative because people started to dig through like the files or some filings or something. It was like a pattern they created a while back where they can affect those things, and it was like, wait, hold on a second, that's actually not fair to the customer. You can't just tell them it's like 30% dropping down to 0, then people are just shelling out money because it's just like a culture there, just like you just pay for power or whatever. And they talked about, oh yeah, in that part of the world where that stuff worked, yeah, they got into legal trouble because it was not allowed or whatever. And it was kind of trying to use that to piggyback, like, but what if like other MMOs do it? And then he was like, you know how, and his example was like, you know, let's say like take a game like World of Warcraft, for example. Let's say you want to get like our pieces of a Scarlet set, like Scarlet Crusader set, right? Like the Scarlet Monastery kind of gear, Scarlet Tabard, stuff like that, right? It's like when you're out in the open world, or if you're doing like, you know, let's say if you're questing out in the Barrens, right? You have 0 chance to get to get Scarlet gear. Makes sense, is the Barrens. But inside of certain dungeons or certain instances, you can, like Scarlet Monastery. You know what I mean? Where like if you look at the loot tables, yeah, there's Scarlet gear. Like if you want some gear that, like Classic has more Scarlet looking gear, but like the shoulders, the helms, all that stuff, right? You want to get the White Maid's hat? Yeah, you have to Scarlet. Then he was like, well, that kind of makes sense in OMOs or whatever. But it's like, what is the whole idea of the video was like, what if it goes to that point? You know what I mean? And it was like, it's like a bit of a stretch, but it just made it sound like the thumbnail, the title, like, oh my god, the games are never going to be the same. And then his example was like, from someone from 5 years ago, this lawsuit thing that now is people finding out about it from like a couple of months ago in Korea was this one game. And it's like, what if like companies could do something similar like that? And I guess you try to find a way to like apply it to WoW as just an example, like a common one. And then I thought to myself, like, I mean, like, I guess like I see what you mean, but it still feels like a stretch. It doesn't feel like a one-to-one. And this was like a very reasonable video, but it's just like the title was like, oh my god, it's the end of the world. And then you have the video and it's like if it just made my brain hurt a little. It's like, yeah, I see where you're trying to go with it, but it just like, how do you explain it? It just doesn't roll off the tongue, you know? It just doesn't. It's like trying to stick a square peg into a round hole. And it's like, you can kind of sort of do it if you like push hard enough, but like, you know, that's kind of how it felt. Oh, it's got easy to fall into pay to win, honestly, with the level boosts and transmogs, especially if you're a new player. With Mogs, is Mogs pay to win? I guess if your end game and winning is like looking cool, but like there's a lot of mods in game. I mean, I don't know. I guess isn't like what looks cool subjective though, or is it like an objective? Like this isn't cool, but this is cool. This isn't cool. Like you don't get an achievement for getting a mod. I mean, I guess that could feel like an achievement, right? Like I think this is a pretty cool set, but like, is it less? Yeah, how does that pay to win? Because it's on the store? Or are we talking about like mods in the auction house that you can buy? And I guess you can buy the token, and then through that you're like, oh, it's pay to win because you just buy token and use the gold to buy it. Just buy PvP sets and use them. Everyone different things that cool them. Yeah, but how is transmog pay to win though? With level boosts? I guess, is leveling pay to win? I guess like pay to buying a boost. I don't like a boost, but like I understand why people do it, because it's like you basically pay instead of spending the time leveling the character, and like it's a weird area, but like is that really winning? Because like leveling is just like start of the end game. Is that pay to win? Because leveling is also not that difficult. Like if you really take a day out, especially during certain times, like when they get a big like buff to XP, you can level very quickly. And those events, like leveling events, happen pretty often. Trading posts, expensive ones from AH. Wait, the trading posts and expensive mods from AH, that's winning? That's pay to win? When somebody buys a wait, how's trading posts pay to win? Yeah, how's trading posts pay to win? It's just like you do stuff in game, and then you can buy items from this in-game currency that you earn from in-game activities. Is that pay to win? Do people actually look at mods as like, oh my god, you got this mod, that's pay to win? But like everybody has like a different, like what looks cool visually, like what a character wears. That's very subjective. I don't really know if like that may feel like, oh my god, he looks so cool, that's pay to win in one person's eyes, but in the other person, like a mod can look like ass ugly, right? Like why? I just don't understand how that would be pay to win. Yeah, I just don't get it. So far, it doesn't. So far, it hasn't really. I'm not on board. Based on what I read so far, not on board. Make it watch the video and wait for the explanation, the title, but then you sit there endlessly. It doesn't come to you, you get disappointed. I mean, part of that is like the YouTube game, but like what needs to be there is a title that catches you, but then the content of the video needs to be what the like, you know, fitting to the title. Like if I watched a video yesterday, can you beat all of Baldur's Gate 3 as a cat? And the guy basically tried to play as much of the game as he could as a cat. His definition of a cat though was like normal cat, like a druid. You're not actually playing as a cat, but like close thing is a druid. And it's like, well, you don't start as a cat, but immediately you can go into cat form and start playing the game and stay as much as you can inside of a cat form, unless the game takes you out of cat, and then you go back into a cat. But also to expand it, because you need to be able to fight some enemies, and you can't always do it as a house cat with 2 health. Panther, saber, cat are cats, so they fall into category of cat. And it's actually able to do it up until the point where in a quest line where you have to go from Act 2 to Act 3, where you can't interact with the gate while out of cat form. So it's like, well, technically you cannot beat the entire game while in cat. There's a spot here where you have to leave it, but like a huge portion of the game can be played literally as a cat. So it's like you could have a ridiculous title, can you beat a game as a cat? And like that worked as a video. Yeah, pay for power is pay to win for me. Item level boost to me is pay to win, but pay for fashion is not really pay to win. I don't really see any point, any win with this power. I don't even know if pay to like boost the character is pay to win in my eyes, because it's just like a pay for convenience. But again, like when leveling in WoW is as quick as it is, especially during like events when they're doing the big XP buffs, right? I mean, between like the time walking XP buff that they had, for time walking, between Dream Surge stuff that you can do, especially when you have like the 50% XP buff, right? And between time walking dungeons when those are active, and potion for XP, war mode for additional XP while questing. I mean, people are able to level from like 1 to 70 or at least like 1 to 60 in like 3 hours, and it's about another hour of like 10 more levels or so, or maybe 2 hours. But like that's ridiculously fast. So the pay for boost, I think it just saves the convenience, but it doesn't necessarily, I guess it lets you like start doing dungeons now, but like whether you do dungeons now or do dungeons like a day from now after leveling, I don't think it makes that big of a difference, right? I don't know, I guess it depends, right? Maybe like at the beginning of an expansion, right, having like a bunch of characters so you could do a bunch of Mythic Zeros week 1. Yeah, I guess it could be like, feel like a pay to win. But like after the expansion's been around and like, you know, not really, not in my eyes. Like I get what you mean, but yeah, like I don't like it either way. Like if it didn't exist, if you could just boost a character, I'd be cool with it. Again, like I'm not a big fan of the shop in general. It exists, but like, I don't know, just doesn't, in my head, doesn't fall in the same category. But it was about power and not player cosmetics. Yeah, like if let's say you are, let's say like if you could just, let's say for some reason, if you could just craft the legendary, Farak legendary, right? Once you fully crafted before you equip it, you could just stick it on the auction house, somebody bought it. That's pay to win. You just literally bought a legendary. And like whether you had the gold or whether you just bought a bunch of WoW tokens or you did RMT, somebody gave you gold, you bought that thing, you paid for a power gain. That's huge. You know what I mean? Something like that is pay to win. Or like maybe players that buy boosts for like title for M+, that's pay to win too. Yeah, because you're just buying titles. I guess to some degree, like what, mounts, if you pay for to get carried through a raid, that's kind of pay to win too. I feel like it's a lot less bad if it's somebody that got gold from like a profession or auction house, but when WoW token exists, it kind of just muddies the entire experience. Yeah, XP boost is crazy. Made a hunter, got to level 68 in 2 days, almost straight up consistent grind and LFG time walking dungeons. Yeah, like during special events to level characters then, and those events happen quite often. I feel like Dragonflight has had them quite a bit. And with 10.2.6, it should be another one of those events, because it's a patch before a seasonal update, and usually those patches have been catch-up patches to get all set up, to get some gear, you know, in prep for the new seasonal content. So 10.2.6 should probably end up being like a catch-up patch of sorts. Who knows though? Like Jake said, use the money for power is pay to win. Also, it's not related to power isn't pay to win. Yeah, but yeah, using my money for power. Yeah, I don't know. The level boost doesn't quite, in my head, fall in that category, because it's like leveling is just that starter journey to the end game content, and end game is where you get majority of your power. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. Perhaps I'm mixed up, and I just thought pay to win means like it only costs money. Oh, like if you mean like pay to win, if you're talking about like pay to win versus like it costs money, or it's like things that are being added to like the shop and the only way to purchase it is through money, is through money, not in-game stuff, not an in-game activity, not an in-game event, not an in-game currency. Yeah, I don't know if that's pay to win specifically. Yeah, pay to win is usually when you get like literally pay to win, pay to power, pay to be stronger than everybody else, pay to have a distinct advantage within like the competitive aspect of the game. I don't really know if like mods are competitive, like unless somebody, I mean maybe like transfer competition, you're trying to be super competitive, although I don't know how many times like a cash shop would win a transfer competition, just because like, well, it's not that rare, everybody has access to it, you know, it's so super subjective. I won my heirloom stuff with XP boost, dude. Yeah, it was cool. But like, I mean, what they ended up doing is they basically made leveling faster, but they removed the XP boost from the heirloom gear, I think, to promote players not feeling like you have to have a full heirloom set. Because let's say newer players that just get to max level, now they need to do this gold grind to get a full set of heirloom gear. If you've been playing the game for a while, heirlooms are helpful, because that means you just have to replace the gear. You can wear your mod, you can just scale with you. You can sometimes enchant them with low enough enchants that are good at low level and continue to scale up to some degree. Right? Like if you've been playing around for a bit, you can like game them a little. But like for a newer player, it's like you definitely had advantage whether if you had heirlooms or you didn't. So it basically made leveling quicker while taking away the buff of XP from the heirlooms. so that everybody's more on even stance. But like, there's some advantages by having a veteran player who has heirlooms and stuff, right? Is it worth getting back to Dragonflight nowadays? I'd say it's actually been kind of fun, City. I would wait until we have a release date for patch 10.2.6, and depending what's in 10.2.6, like if it's a big catch-up patch, yes. Dragonflight so far has been a pretty fun expansion. My guy, how you doing, Michael? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my guy? Yeah, I'd wait until we know when 10.2.6 comes out, and then for 10.2.6 and Season 4 stuff, like if Season 4 Faded Raids and Dungeons kind of excite you, and you're like, you know what? I do want to give it a try. I think 10.2.6 would be a great time to do it, because I imagine if, like every other patch has been so far, it'd be the patch before seasonal content. That means it'll be a catch-up patch where you can get faster XP to level characters, level alts, probably a easy way to catch up a bunch of gear, a bunch of ways to get your tier sets very, very quickly, which is pretty easy to do now, but usually that's what like a 10.07 was, and a 10.17 was, quick catch-up patches. 10.2.6 is before Season 4, so I imagine there'll be a very good catch-up patch whenever it comes out. We don't know when it's gonna be. Yeah, but once we have more information on what Season 4 is, if it sounds good to you, then yeah, 10.2.6 would be a great time to come back. I'd wait a little bit. Personally, I'd wait a bit just to make sure, you know, just unless you're just jonesing for the game. It's been pretty fun, but yeah, I think with the new patch, like, just if you come back with 10.2.6, other players are probably going to be coming back. They're going to be doing the same things you're doing. They're going to be doing the same gear grinds at the same time. So there'll be an influx of players playing constantly. There's going to be people playing, finding groups, doing stuff. And it's just going to give you like a lot to do in like preparation for Season 4. And then Season 4 will be out and I'll be doing stuff there. You know, it'll just be like a nice stream of content. For 8 and 9? Yeah, I guess for 8 and 9. I mean, I imagine it'll be pretty easy to get to 4, 8 and 9, more or less. If you have heirloom, you don't have to farm that much. Yeah, that's true. But like the gear replacement is still like, I guess with the heirlooms, I like heirlooms just because you don't have to replace gear, and I can keep most of them, say, Mogs. They're technically weaker than normal gear, heirlooms. Thank you, no problem, my guy, anytime. But heirlooms are technically weaker than normal gear that you can get for the questing. Technically. But they do scale with you, so it just like makes it easy. But like if you're leveling through time walking dungeons, or through dungeons in general, or just questing, you're usually replacing your gear pretty quickly. Should I write myself down message with the that 4, 8, and 9? Oh, hold on. I made it a warrior the other day in a full 4, 8, and 9 PvP gear grinding conquest right now. It would be low geared if you're arena tournaments until you get 486. No, I mean, no, if you're 478, you're perfectly fine. Yeah, you'll be able to join us pretty easily. It's up to you. Like, we don't have any restrictions. Like, having gear probably is going to help you live a little bit better, just because if you're going up against Baneling, Seavark, or like Kobrak, no Cobra, not Kobrak, but Russian Cobra, Russian Kobrak guy. It's another guy entirely. Cobre, that's his name, Cobre. If you're going up against Cobre on EU, for example, or Saya, yeah, Adam will probably help a bit, but like, yeah, anybody and everybody is welcome. I don't really like make a limit requirement or whatever. We could be convenient. Yeah, convenience is pretty huge. I'm not looking forward to any mages, balance ages at all. Yeah, there's quite a bit of those. It's, you know what? I'd rather fight one of those classes than a subtle rogue and subtle to rogues in a 1v1. I mean, I guess a rogue versus another rogue is not that bad, but yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. It's just one of those things. Alrighty, boys. I think I'm gonna call it here. I do have a raid tonight. I don't know if I'm streaming the raid. I think we are gonna be doing a skippy to some of the other bosses, but I'm not 100%. Because of that, I don't even know how many bosses I'll even be able to play tonight for the raid. So I'm not gonna stream the raid unless I'm aware that I'm like, oh, I'm definitely playing most of the bosses. Then I think it'll be worth. But because we got a lot of trials, there's a good chance I'm sitting until we're doing like Smoldy, Moldy, Tindril, maybe Farak. I think we're gonna try to see if we can do skip, I think, or maybe we'll do lower level bosses, because we do have like some of the trials I know that were joining us, some I don't. I know Tachi is back in. She's playing Pally. She may need more gear, so it may be useful for us to do all the other bosses just to outfit her a little bit better. Because, you know, you're gonna need some stats for Tindril and Smoldy specifically, so that might make things a little tough. I know we got other healers too. I don't know where they are in their gear progression. But like Toucher and Heroic with us, she got no gear except for weapons. But she got tears from last season. Like, it's gonna hold her back. So I just don't know how she's gonna vibe and smolder on Tindril. But yeah, and stuff for like 50 minutes straight. Video saw the other week when they were in stealth for 50 minutes straight. Thanks for the stream. Yo, thanks so much for coming by, my guy. Appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, maybe that dude that popped in the chat earlier said, yo, 10 to 6 out tomorrow. If that actually comes out tomorrow, that'll just be like out of left field, but Blizz, this thing better be amazing. I'm gonna go in tomorrow with 0 expectations done. I'm going in tomorrow for 10 to 6 with absolutely rock bottom 0 expectations, but we'll see. We'll see. That would be a hell of an update, just out of middle week. We'll see. And yeah, thank you all so much for coming by. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys all tomorrow. Alrighty. Yo, the vault I didn't take from last week. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna just peep my vault real quick. I forgot about that completely. Yeah, I forgot that we even did vaults. What do we get? I doubt anything good. I mean, that's nice. That's nice. Wait, should I take this? That is a best in slot for me. Probably, right? That's like my best cloak. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Mythic Signet, just loot it. There it is. There it is. Upgrade all the way up. Yeah. Oh, you know what would be great? The neck from Warcraft. That'll be huge. I'm actually gonna upgrade this thing real quickly. Up it. Oh, it's just flight stones. I have 2,000. Too many, man. Too many flight stones. Jesus. Alright, let me actually enchant the cloak. Because that is going to be my best slot though. Wait, did I get the hero version? Is that just a hero cloak? Never mind. I already had this apparently. I thought it was mythic for some reason. Never mind. That was useless. Forget about it. I'm gonna go. That was embarrassing. Alright, boys. I'll catch you guys next time. Alrighty. Peace.
Just like you know, I always want stress like you. I always want stress like you.